recording. Okay. Yeah.
See, in Main Street, this is my plans.
So we have Sokka, and I forget her name, but the moon chick that he liked. Okay.
Yeah, and then this is 2020.
So what you're saying is you're going to fuck the moon.
Yeah.
Okay.
We put my cock in that space
I'll
rock.
put my cock in that rock.
Cock
All right.
Cock in
Fly
space
me
rock.
to the moon.
So, let's see. Last time we played, you guys continued on in the city of Astoria. You guys met the mafia boss, Don Bruno, who is Sean's father, and Senna took up some work from Don Bruno. Everybody else was like, "Yeah, no, I'm good." So then Senna went and basically threatened to hurt some people and got some money.
That happened.
That happened.
Was funny.
That was funny, yeah. Oh, sure. By the way, add 7,000 gold to your character. I forgot to do that.
Fuck you, Bishoy. There's no reason.
Yeah, well, there's reasons, but you know. Also, everybody needs to get in the fucking roll 20. I'm noticing 2 people are missing.
On the way.
Get in!
Yeah, no, I'm here.
But yeah, so that happened. You guys, we didn't really do a lot. That happened. You guys, I believe, had some dreams.
Stop.
And then, did anything else happen? You guys did some. You got some trinkets. I don't remember who bought what. You ended the game. You won. And then it ended.
I wish.
I agree, absolutely.
Head bread 200%. That was not
Yeah, that's what fuck them now.
But we last left off with you guys finally heading towards the Deadwoods, which you guys were invited to via letter by one Elias Barrin when you were in Purs. So I guess it's time, let's just go ahead and go to the Deadwoods, shall we? Yes. So, welcome to the Deadwood National Park. That map is far bigger than I expected. Okay.
That's why it's called the Deadwood, because it's a swamp.
It's a swamp.
Swamps aren't dead, though.
How many swamps are national parks?
I don't know. Probably a lot in
I feel
Louisiana.
like not a lot.
12.
12? That's not.
To be fair, this is the only swamp in Kazbar, so it is kind of a special case.
I can understand that.
Yeah, they're used to greenery and grass and all that shit. Not really the gator-infested waters of a swamp, so.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that.
Mahogany.
The Great Mahogany, that's the one. All right. So you guys have been driving. Let's see, it's probably been about 4 hours of driving at this point. You stopped to top off the gas in. I already forgot the name of the town above this place. We're doing it. What the fuck is it? Balkanshire. Yeah, that's what I named that place. Yeah, so you guys stopped up there, got some snacks, and then started heading down towards the Barrin estate, right over here. And at this point, you guys are driving up to the large gated-off grounds of the Barrin estate. The gates are open, you notice, completely wide open. And you guys are able to just drive on in. You see a pretty nice, I mean, it's no Bruno estate or anything, but it's still a pretty nice little manor here in the swamp. A lot of overgrown vines and other things all over it. It doesn't look like it's kept up that well, but you know. But as you guys start getting out of the truck, you immediately hear the sound of... It almost sounds like a cannon and shouting from the backyard.
Perdition. Let's get into it.
Yeah. It sounds like something very exciting is going on. Possibly a fight. As you guys rush around the side of the building to see a somewhat tall human figure wearing a cowboy hat with what looks like some sort of snake wrapped around the brim, just kind of looking. And wearing just kind of general like leathers and stuff. He is standing next to and shouting towards a Minotaur individual who's holding this quad-barreled shotgun. And he is The man is shouting towards the Minotaur to keep shooting into the pond that he's pointing at. And the Minotaur racks up with a shot. BAM! Shoots right in. You see water spray everywhere. And the other guy's like, come on, mate! No, it's in there! One more shot! Get it! That guy is in there! Get it! And
Damn it, Elias! I told you I suck at shooting.
come on now, mate! You gotta get this fucking thing! Go on, one more shot!
Alright, I take one more shot at the
Yeah,
alligator.
you rack it. BAM! Still nothing in there. And you look at him annoyed as he looks at you, and he just has a smile on his face. But as you look at Elias, you see a group of individuals approaching you guys from behind as he's smiling at you.
You're supposed to aim towards the thing.
Who the fuck? Oh, hello. Good day there, mate. What you doing? You here to, I don't know, help me clean up the grounds? What's going on here?
I don't know. What did the letters say? I wasn't here.
You can look
Yeah,
right in the item bag.
We've come to vote.
We're gonna vote.
We're
We're
gonna
gonna vote!
We're gonna vote for Walter
We
Mondale.
came here to vote democratically in the
Don't you fuck
Kazbarian
this up.
election.
We only have one chance at this election for the next 4 years.
Yeah, fucking 2024 is gonna be a hell of an election cycle.
Is it 4 year? What's the election cycle of Kazbar?
Kazbar has a king.
Yeah, okay, but what's the election cycle of Kazbar? Okay, sure. Okay,
Roughly
sure, what's the
80 to
election-
90 years? Wait, how long do elves
80
live? Hold on. What's the
You
elf?
get a chance every 80 to 90 years depending on which race gets crowned. We cannot fuck
Pretty
with
sure it's
that.
more than that. Elves live like fucking forever.
Oh, elves are technically like almost immortal, kind of.
How long do they live?
Like 450 years?
Let's see. Fucking 750 years?
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Yeah. So, you know, elections every once in a while.
Oh wait, 450 is Loxodon.
Yeah, well. The individual takes the shotgun from you, Darius, and looks at the group and says, a letter? What? Oh, you're the ones working with Sullivan, yeah?
Yeah, that one, yeah.
Ah, yeah, I've been meaning to get you guys out here. I'm glad you finally made it. Took you a bit of a time, but welcome to the swamps.
Yeah,
Yeah, he walks up and vigorously shakes your guys' hands as he introduces himself. The snake on the brim of his hat just kind of looking at you guys.
There's a snake in your hat.
Oh, yeah, that's my pet Dawson. He's fine. Don't worry about him. He doesn't bite.
I like him.
Yeah, he's a great little guy. Just a great guy. And, well, that's my bodyguard Darius over there. He's been helping me keep the place safe. Not that this place is too dangerous, but, you know, it helps. Nice to have somebody there. He used to work with some mercenary company. I don't remember the name, but it doesn't matter now, I suppose. Yeah, you guys are here to look at some guns and shit. I heard you guys have some interesting guns too, yeah?
Yes, let's talk guns.
Let's talk
I
guns.
like
Come on
guns.
in,
Let's
come on
go.
in. And he leads you guys inside the manor, the shotgun strapped on his back.
Exciting.
All right. So, as he walks in, just through like a front entry hall into a foyer, you see a couple maids that he whispers to, and they go off and do stuff. And as you guys walk into this entrance hall, it's just, you know, a pretty tall entrance hall. But there's some portraits on the sides of the walls and stuff, and you see it looks like individuals that look similar to him, you know, mustache, the hat. They don't have snakes on their hats. He seems to be the only one that has that. But it seems that the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. Yeah. And eventually you guys are led to a nice little open area, a foyer, I guess it is. You see just a lot of stuff here, a lot of greenery, a lot of artworks of different landscapes, and a lot of what looks like handcrafted kind of wooden furnitures. And then a large fireplace with a case, just a full case of firearms above it, of all different types. He kind of looks around and says, "Go ahead, take a look, make yourselves at home. I'll go make sure that we're getting a good lunch together for you." He heads off towards the dining room area and leaves you guys alone in the foyer to hang out. So what would you guys like to do? Would you guys like to look at anything? You guys want to chill? What do you want to do?
You guys think this is another trap, bro? I shouldn't say bro. Fuck!
We should have asked him if we like dogs. If he liked dogs, we probably would have figured out pretty fast.
I'm pretty sure
fuck
Zanhoon
yeah,
said he
I'm
liked
pretty
dogs. It
sure.
doesn't really. It's not a guaranteed factor.
You said Zan. Wait.
Yeah. Pretty sure he said he liked dogs. Pretty sure nobody's actively said no to saying if they like.
That is false.
Zanhoon,
That is false.
Zanhoon is before the dogs. We never asked.
Yes.
We need to ask Zanhoon if he likes dogs.
We have to send somebody else.
I will go. I will go.
He recognizes.
What's his address? I will pen a letter. Where does he live?
Big Black Mansion Lane.
Yeah, but where is that?
Wait, Senna said she'd go.
You want to die again?
This is the perfect chance to send her away from us. Go, tell her where it is. Send her.
Yeah. Okay. See, look, I wanna pull up my my map of Kazbar, and I'm gonna point at where the Zanhoon Jet Manor is. I'm gonna say, hey, he's right here. He's right there. He's right there. You can't miss it. Very big manor. You can't miss it.
Don't even point at it. Just say it's there.
Yeah, what's up?
Am I with them in the same place?
Yeah, you're just kind of watching as they're just like schizophrenically talking to each other. Yeah.
Cool.
You could just go there. It'll be great. Make sure you ask if he likes dogs, though. That is an absolute.
That's the
He'll have a butler. Also ask him if he likes dogs.
Please do.
He might still have a but. I'm not sure. He might be dead. I don't know. Yeah, not cats. I will fucking shoot you right now, in the mouth.
Yeah,
Dogs.
I might have to agree with the elephant here.
What are you gonna ask him if he likes? What are you gonna ask him what he likes?
Ask him if he would like a Sprite cranberry. Don't do that. Don't
do that. Don't do that. Not you. Where's my gun?
You don't need a gun, friend. Inflict wound. I've seen you do it. Do it again. Do it now. Cannons? Do you hear this? Nerd! Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, so you're just sitting watching as they're arguing back and forth. You don't know what a Zanhoon is. You don't know what a Jet Manor is. But they seem very impassioned about it. You're just kind of standing there with your arms crossed and watching him like, what the fuck?
Hello, you individual person with the gun from before.
Hello.
What kind of gun was that? Where'd you get that gun?
I don't
That's
know.
a gun.
You don't? Okay.
I'm a
That's a
mercenary
good-
of the north.
That's a good.
I'm an axe wielder, not a gunslinger.
Why
Where's
should
your
I
axe?
not use? I can't
I
use bells.
pull out my axe.
Is it 12 gauge or 16 gauge?
Is the axe
An axe.
Yes!
It's a 16 gauge axe.
It's a 16 gauge axe.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Dangerous shit, dude. High quality.
Okay, I'll be right back. Something broke.
Oh, okay.
So where from the north?
20, like in the roll 20. I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
Well, can you sorry. Well, can you send me the map, the original map of the 4 countries or? The
Oh,
5
I can
countries?
just do this. How's that?
If you want to change it. Oh, that works. Yeah.
Yeah, there's your countries right there.
Sorry, Reds. What were you saying?
Oh, no, I was saying, what part of the north are you from?
I'm from the tundra and the Harbill.
I'm trying Harbill. Have we been up there? I feel like we have.
Your
Oh,
tribe.
for reference.
Wow.
Oh,
Go ahead.
sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say for reference on what he looks like. This.
Character sheet.
Oh, I think you
Oh,
switched
that
your
works,
character
yeah.
sheet. Yeah.
Sick. Oh yeah, we can access other people's character sheets in this. Yeah.
So, right, your little kind of tribe wandered between Harbill and Northern Kazbar. So you've been to Harbill. The tundras obviously are a lot further north than you were. You were maybe like here-ish in your travels.
Damn.
Yeah. So
I
you
accidentally backed
you
out.
you haven't been to the tundras up north. You might know something about them if you want to roll like a history check or
History?
something. But
Yeah.
yeah, past that, I
Okay.
mean, yeah. Harbill's a
I
pretty
could-
wild place.
All right, let me find my. And let me hit the. You said I have to roll history. Yes,
Yes.
it happened. Stuff went down. You know.
So you know what? You were kind of more of a bookly individual of your tribe. You actually enjoyed reading a lot of books and stuff. You've read about the tundras up north. The more north you get in Harbill, the more wild things get. Obviously, in the past, you guys knew Khufu. He was basically an ice giant that was from up north. Now seeing a Minotaur, you've read about Minotaurs, generally known to be very aggressive, very apt at fighting, very hardy. They're only really known to come from northern Harbill. It's not one of the very populous races. I mean, the two most populous races in Rendell is elves and dragonborn, so you don't see a lot of Minotaurs. You could kind of suss generally that he's probably from like here to here, like kind of that expanse between. But yeah, you have not been up there, but you've read about it. It's a pretty tough climate up there. You got to be pretty tough to live up there. So, a Minotaur fits the bill for sure. And actually, I don't think any of you have ever seen a Minotaur before. So, that is definitely a first.
That is enough.
I have. Wait, no, that's my other. Wait.
You might have seen like a passing one in a lawn, but you weren't really sure what it was. Because again, you don't see a lot of them.
It's just a bull purple.
Yeah, that's basically what you figured, yeah.
They're elephant people, but their tusks are on their heads instead of their mouths. And they don't have
Respect to you,
trunks, they have snouts.
Yeah.
First time
I
in a
will
while.
punch them. I will punch their snouts. I will punch their.
That's not very nice.
Fuck. No. I hate noses.
Yeah, well.
What? What? That's-
Wait, where are we?
You guys are Barren Estate right now.
Oh, I didn't see that up there. Hi, Barrin. Stay up.
Yeah, man.
Whoa.
So yeah, that's generally what you know about Harbill. Generally what you could just remember offhand. Fahil, you definitely were very, very much a reader too, so you've definitely read a lot about the, what's known as the Northern Wilds, basically, of Harbill. Jewel itself has some pretty wild areas too, but, you know, desert to tundra, pretty different climates and stuff, so... whereas you've seen, like, goblins, kobolds, lizards, shit like that. Harbill's more giants, minotaurs, orcs. A lot of orcs. A lot of orcs up there.
Cold.
Yeah, just things that you would expect to just not even kill you out of hatred, but just out of survival. Yeah, it's probably going to live up there. So, it's not entirely uninhabited. There's villages and stuff up there, but nothing like anywhere south, really.
It's basically like a more mountainous Nunavut in Canada.
Not even so much mountainous. It's pretty flat up there, actually.
Huh.
Yeah, it's pretty flat. I mean, there's so like off to the west, there's or sorry, to the east, there's mountains, but yeah, most of Harbill is not that mountainous. It's just a lot of forests, and you know the villages that are up there would make Black Pond look like a city. You know, very, very small, maybe a couple dozen people. So.
They have potbelly stoves and metal ones.
Yeah. So, pretty tough place up there. So, you're definitely interested to see a Minotaur. Because that is a first. And how he ended up down here is, yeah, that's anybody's guess.
Do cows exist? Cows exist.
Yeah, Kazbar does.
Dude, they're like cow people, and that's probably racist.
I love it. It adds so much character, man. I like
I
it.
know, it's like a new personality trait.
Wait, are you a bard by any chance?
No, but I have a harmonica now.
Basically a bard.
Yeah.
He started multi-classing midweek when doing
Yeah, he decided, I'm gonna be a bard now. Fuck it.
I might do that.
Oh man. So yeah, as you guys are standing around talking about Zanhoon and all that, Elias comes back in and looks at you and says, "All right, I think I've got lunch sorted, but they need some time to make it. Do you fancy looking at some guns and artwork?"
Nope.
All right.
Like a profession I want to get into.
Please wear the guns.
Well, I've got the case right here.
There you go.
Pretty nice.
He said guns and artwork, and you said no.
Yeah, I wasn't being literal.
I don't believe
Oh,
you.
sorry.
Why would you lie? Why would you lie to our good friend, the Barrin estate?
Mm-hmm.
It's not.
You lied to
That's
the
really-
entire estate. It's so fucked up.
That's really rude. That's really. Rude. He's like Monster House.
What gun is this, sir?
Monster.
There are multiple guns there.
Yeah, so you point up to the case, he just looks at him and says, "There's a bunch of them. It depends on which one you're talking about there, mate."
Yes. I'll take the tour. I'm curious about all of them.
All right, well, he doesn't, the case is pretty high up, so he can't reach it, but he points towards the leftmost guns and says, "It goes from generation to generation. You can see these first ones here on the left. They're pretty primitive looking, mostly made out of branches and shit like that." And he points specifically to a revolver that looks like it was like a root pulled out of the ground and then fashioned into basically a musket kind of gun.
Sounds badass.
Yeah. And then a couple of pistols, flintlock designs. But they're all they look like they were pulled from trees and then just fashioned with a lot of handiwork into weapons.
I like that.
And as he looks at me, he says, "My great-grandfather, Marshall, he made those. Went to some old big tree down in the bogs down there, and I always said that he had some sort of visions of guns and shit, and decided to start making things. So, yeah, here we are. Yeah, the Great Mahogany down south. It's a great place. Well, maybe I'll take you on a tour down there. Beautiful place. The crystals lighted up and everything. It's real ambient. You'll love it."
Theo doesn't have the social energy to match this man's enthusiasm.
I don't think anybody does. He points to the next row of guns, which is still pretty rough looking, but they seem to have more conventional gun designs. You start to see proper triggers and sights and stuff like that on them. They look a lot less gnarly and stuff. And he says,
Gnarly.
the next generation of guns, well, I guess they decided that just pulling roots out of the ground wasn't the greatest idea, greatest look for them. So we started to make them look a little more uniform, but they didn't really pack that much more of a punch, unfortunately. That wasn't until this one right here, and he points to the third row where you see what's quite clearly what would be basically a hand cannon that like a pirate would have. Has the flared out, has like the flared out barrel and shit. He looks at that gun specifically and kind of chuckles and says, "That one right there. Yeah, my grandfather broke his wrist trying to work with that one. That thing punches like a motherfucker. But you shoot it out, it'll hurt them just as much as it'll hurt you, if not more. Just blow a hole right through them. But those weren't too practical, of course. You can't be breaking your wrist every time you're shooting your gun. That's not going to help you out too much. So we came to a lot of my father's designs here." And then you see the last two rows are what look more like conventional guns that you guys have seen. Nowhere near like new Okubo levels, but pretty decent looking, like revolvers, some shotguns, the occasional rifle here and there. And he looks at those. He says, "Now, my father, well, he was not so much into the guns as he was in the globe-trotting aspect of things, but he still was really good with the guns. We've all been pretty good with those. And you can see here that, we've actually had some of these work with the military here. And great guns, very reliable. Not exactly my vision, but still pretty solid weapons, you know? But, and he turns to you guys as he's finished talking about the case. He says, but I've heard that you guys have some guns that are out of this world. So, let's see them.
Oh.
He sits down on one of the couches and beckons you guys to present.
Fahil pulls his 1911 out of his holster and, you know, all safely and all that. He presents it, does a press check and all that. And he just says, this is a very interesting order loader, of which I think there are only 2 in this plane of existence.
Bloody hell, she's fucking gorgeous. What the hell's she made of? And he's kind of looking at it and pulling the clip out and getting a general feel for it.
Some advanced steel, as far as we can tell.
Yeah, if you fucking shined this thing enough, you'd see yourself in it, I'm pretty sure. What are these engravings on the back here?
Well, that would be my name, or something like that. I can't read it.
Is this, some sort of Julian, language?
Perhaps. It's long lost. We know that.
I see. Where'd you get this thing?
Well, there are ingenious gunsmiths around. You being one yourself.
Yeah, but this is... Fucking hell, I've never seen anything quite like this. I mean, the Alomians make some of the metal firearms, but they're all pretty shit quality. This thing's, like... really good quality.
Pristine.
Pristine, yeah. See, he knows the words I'm thinking of.
I like this guy so much.
Oh, shit. Yeah, he hands the gun back and says, alright, well, do you have any other interesting ones here? Not that that one's uninteresting, of course.
Didn't I break the Viper?
Yeah, the angel
Yeah,
snapped it in half.
Yeah.
Snap.
Oh, I got this, bro. I pull it out. God, stop saying bro. Wake the fuck up.
Dude.
Dude, wow.
Bro.
I pull out the Argus. I pull out the Argus and I show him the Argus.
Yeah, he picks it up. His eyes light up as he sees this. Oh, I heard about this thing. One of the weapons companies in Pairs was working on these. How the fuck did you manage to get this?
Shit, that's a long story.
That's real
I bought it off
prototype
of the
shit.
bird,
Ah.
I think I bought it off you, right? Or did you give it to me? I don't care. Yeah,
Who was he talking to?
you.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I don't.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said I don't care.
Perfect. It all works out.
I'm pretty.
Yeah, he looks it over. It takes him a second to realize how it loads, and then pulls the mag out, and he looks and he says, "Is this thing supposed to have a mag? Because it doesn't seem like it's working. There's a lot of damage on this."
Oh yeah, it's the Argus, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the Argus, but it's a single shot.
Circle. So it would be the circle thingy on the left?
Uh-huh.
I show him circle. Circle.
Does it work, though?
I take it. Is there an open thing that isn't a window? Like a window that's open, but it isn't a window?
Not
It's
really,
like-
no.
Is there a window?
There is a window, yes.
I want to ask, hey, does that window open?
Ah, with enough bullets, I'm sure.
Okay, I shoot through the window.
Okay, roll an attack!
Argus.
What's the AC of a window?
Fucking,
I don't know.
2? Shit, I don't know. Yeah,
Like
you
a two.
you clunk a shell in there and BAM! The window just comes shattering down. You see some of the maids kind of rush out of the dining room looking alarmed. But they see his smile and they just go back to work, and he's like, alright, well, packs a bit of a punch. I mean, not as much as this thing. And he pulls out the quad barrel shotgun he has, and he loads up 4 shots and shoots the window next to the one you shot out. There's so much force that the couch kind of pushes backwards with him as he shoots it.
I like that gun. That's a good gun.
It's a great gun. My father made it. One of his little project guns, prototype. you know, I've never really found a ton of use for it, but fuck if it's not fun to shoot, you know?
Yeah, that's fair.
Reloads it. And, with 2 windows now shattered, he sets it down next to him and looks to the Argus again and says, well, I know that's a prototype, so, the fact that you have it's pretty rare. You ever thought of selling them?
Yeah, kinda. I'm more of a, I use guns very occasionally. You know, but it's nice to still have one. I need to take away.
Well, you have a much better gun culture over where you're from anyways, so, you know, I'm a little bit jealous, I suppose.
Somewhat.
Yeah.
I used to use them way more. You
Yeah.
know, shoot explosive death. It was a trip.
Explosive death. Oh, I've heard that they have these, like, I don't remember what they call them, but they shoot out this little, like, rubber thing that explodes on impact. It's fucking amazing. Wanted one for a long time. Jesus. Great stuff. But, yeah, it's hard to get anything in or out of that country nowadays, so, maybe one of these days I'll make another trip. I gotta brush up on my Loxodonian anyways.
I haven't been there in decades. Shit. If you want to try to go into that corrupt shithole, you're welcome to try.
Well, I could always visit me father's grave out there. Wouldn't be a bad idea.
Double.
Yeah, well. There is something I've always wanted to go see there. And he jumps up from the couch and walks over to one of the paintings that he has. Kind of herds you guys over. And points to this very large picture of what looks like a mountain temple. Hierophant, you can very clearly tell that this is in southern Alam. Because there's just a lot of waterfalls coming down, the cherry trees.
Oh, it's Japan. Yeah.
Yeah. But the temple itself, I mean, there's these large stairs going up the mountain, kind of crisscrossing and going around the waterfalls and into these like large marble temples and stuff like that, with a very large statue of a Loxodonian man off in the distance. And he points to it and he says, I've heard about this place. Now, I don't know if it's real or not. I've never been able to find it myself, but I'd love to go see if it is real, of course. Look at how beautiful that is. Things you could find. Imagine that. Those dwarves really had a knack for making things, didn't they?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Of course, your people... I can't prove it, of course, but they do say you guys can move the earth pretty well, so I'm sure that was helpful.
A lot of us are pretty good at it.
Yeah. He just kind of smiles as you say that. Then he looks over to Fahil and Senna, mainly Fahil, and he says, oh, mate, where are you from in Jewel exactly? You seem to be one of them highborns. On account of your tail, of course.
It's a long story.
Yeah.
Let's just say I'm not exactly highborn anymore.
Ah, one of them exiles, eh?
Something like that, yep.
Did you piss off some high ranks? Maybe a family member?
Yeah, hitting close there.
Oh, my apologies, mate. Just, seeing what's going on. Well, hey, I got another painting over here. My father, I might have told you he was a bit of a globetrotter. And he walks over to another one of the paintings. And this one is immediately familiar to you, Fahil, because you've been here before. It is a picture of the mahogany of Zida, which is the city that you're from. Yeah. It is a picture of a still kind of young mahogany tree sitting on top of a hill, which you recognize to be Soldier Hill, which is like a hill situated just a bit north of the large graveyard of Julian soldiers that have died from all the conflicts with Kazbar. Yeah, basically. And Elias looks at it and he says, that mahogany tree's right from the swamps down here. Me father brought it over after I suppose it was the 5th conflict between the two countries. He was hoping to see some peace in the world. He always worried about these two countries ripping everything apart, so he brought it as a peace offering to them and planted it there. It's one of the many beautiful things he did with his life, I think. Just hope that it,
very peaceful.
yeah. If only the symbolism could be a little more realistic between the countries, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Whatever happens, if we survive, I guess that's a win in my book. But, yeah, I'd hate to see that graveyard get any bigger than it needs to be. Of course, that was two fights ago, though. They've kept on fighting, and it seems like it's getting worse, so... I get a feeling we'll be burying a lot.
Yeah, there's no sign they're gonna stop. If you
No.
ask me, you wanna get ready. Because things are gonna get a lot worse.
Trust me, I've seen some of the contracts that the Kazbarian military is trying to give me. It seems like they're gearing up for something quite nice, expecting an attack or something. Getting a lot of different weapons out. Vehicles, too. Interesting stuff. But,
There's a cat?
yeah, there's like a cat walks into the room and starts meowing at you guys. The snake hisses at it as it walks in.
Yeah, cat.
It knocks over like a fucking rack of rifles or something.
Hey, bad cat.
You just hear... All the other windows are just destroyed.
I like saying Privyet. I like.
Yeah, man.
That's a good word. That's
Yeah.
a good word.
As Elias wanders towards the dining room, you can very, very strongly smell the scent of what smells like fresh baked bread and shrimp. But he hits one more painting as he looks at you and says, "Speaking of the Great Mahogany, though, do you guys know any of the legends about it? You ever heard of it?"
Well, vague.
I forget what they called them. Silver something. They were real important trees to the old people out here. Some sort of silver oak. Yeah, I believe that's what they're called. Yeah. Well, they say. Yeah, they say that the Great Mahogany is the silver oak of wisdom or something like that. Gives priceless wisdom to those that it sees fit. I don't know if I believe it personally, but then again, my great-grandfather went down there, camped there for a bit, and came back talking about needing to replicate the weapons he saw and find out what happened to the people. So, yeah, I'm not too sure personally, but it is a beautiful tree, as you can see here. You see this very large, very, very large tree, and it towers above the other trees around it. And the trunk is just like a series of other trunks kind of all wrapped together into one large, thick boy.
Thick boy.
Thick boy.
Is silver oak what I think it is?
So silver oak, you guys have encountered one silver oak in the past, and that was Levi up on Mount Kang.
What was the jet one?
Jet, it was, there was a silver oak there. You didn't know exactly which one it was, but you do know generally the history of, well, I'll say roll a history check, see if you do, actually. Anybody who wants to roll a history check, go for it. See who can recall the tales of past.
My fucking memory is the best. I am so sorry.
Remember when I said I didn't know the story?
You don't know anything. You know nothing.
I know more than you.
Birthday, Brett!
That's,
For
you
sure,
know
roll.
like 0.1% more than me. Fuck you.
That's all that matters.
I know.
Damn!
Brett knows more
I
than
am-
you, idiot.
God damn!
I know how to play
19,
Coin
get
Cross.
fucked.
God damn! Sure, let me see that roll.
Nat 19.
Let me
They
see
both
that
got Nat
history.
19s.
Okay, he's a little lower, but
Tony,
it's still pretty good.
truce?
Yeah, no, truce. Fuck them. Fuck both. They both got Nat 19s. Fuck 'em.
Degenerates.
So, from what you guys can remember, which you guys actually amazingly, seemingly paid attention to the stories when they were told to you. They're very uncharacteristic for you guys.
Yeah.
The silver oak trees were basically the lasting impression that Arnasa, the legendary, supposed legendary dragon that gave life to the world, kind of left as the watchers of the world, basically. Levi was obviously the main one up on Mount Kang, very ancient, life-giving tree. Rhett, if you remember Jairus, he and the other three heroes of Rendell were called to Levi in their original fight against one Zanhoon Jet, the Eternal Vampire.
Of course
But
I
you guys had the unfortunate situation of meeting. And there was a tree. It definitely gave off vibes that it was some sort of silver oak tree. From the legends you've heard about the one evil, fully evil, or corrupted silver oak tree, which was Malum. It was a lot bigger and a lot more intimidating than what you guys saw. But I don't remember. I think it was it Xanius or was it Hierophant? I don't remember. Somebody gave blood to that tree, and
That was Xanius.
it was Xanius, and then Rhett was trying to attack him after he had been bit. So there's definitely something going on with that. As for the other Silver Oaks, it's never really explained where exactly they are. It's, old legends of vague, like, in the Misty Mountains, shit like that. But you can remember legends, especially those who rolled higher. There'll be kill later, don't worry. Probably you dying, but yeah, that's fine.
Oh.
But some of you do actually remember. Let's see, who rolled the high? Yeah, so Fahil and Senna, actually. You guys specifically remember and can recount legends of a great, massive mahogany tree in the swamps. Of course, it never says Kazbar, but you're in a swamp. There's apparently a huge mahogany tree out here, so you could imagine that's probably correct in lining up with stuff. And you do also see in the picture something that kind of piques your guys' interest, especially for Heel and Rhett. It seems like these familiar sky blue crystals are jutting out of the ground around the tree. Very large crystals, like
I
fucking
blame
massive.
the tree. I blame the fucking tree.
Yeah.
Can I roll
Kill all trees.
or investigation?
What's up?
Can I roll investigation on that?
On what?
Chris, I'm pretty sure I already know what they are. But
Oh, yeah, you can roll investigation on that for sure. Yeah,
There you go.
it's a lot more massive than what you saw at Mount Kang, but yeah, they are giant Arnasian crystals for sure. Which kind of gets you, your heart kind of skips a beat for a second, either out of excitement or fear, whichever.
I look
Maybe a
over
bit of both.
to if Eric, right, and I ask him, I'm like, do you know what these are?
Oh, those crystals there.
Yeah.
No, I've never been down to the mahogany myself, but I don't know. Me great grandfather said that he could look into them and see visions of stuff. I always thought he was just going senile, but who knows? Maybe there's something special to him.
There is. He wasn't going to see him.
No?
No, he wasn't.
Ah. What makes you so sure? Candace is
Um,
with you guys. She's just kind of chilling. She's very
It is,
quiet. You could forget she's around. She's very quiet.
it is at this point that I look over to one Fahil bin chicken, and
Actually,
After-
she would be looking at the crystals too, quite interested, because the crystals are pretty important to her too.
That's why I thought.
Yeah. So yeah, she's looking at it too, like, what the
I
fuck?
follow the plot sometimes.
Hey! Sorry, right? Go ahead.
oh no, I was saying I look over to bin chicken and I look back to the man and I'm like, we've seen crystals similar to this when we were further in the north, correct?
Yeah, Mount Kang
Yeah.
is almost
Lord.
directly north of you.
Yeah, when we were in the north, we came across the silver oak, although at least based on how this is, like, these have the same crystals. They look the trees, they're about the same, So
You've seen another silver oak, have you?
I'm thinking we have. If these, because we've seen these crystals before at that same tree. So the trees don't look particularly crazily different. So it would make sense to assume,
Yeah, I always read about the legends and stuff, and I thought silver oaks were like their own kind of species of tree, so to speak, but it seems that all the different types of them are actually different trees. It's just more of a, I guess, mythical name given to them by the ancient peoples. I heard there's some tree, maybe it's the one you saw, I don't know, it's on the peak of Mount Kang. I don't know if you've ever been around there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that it's still a magnificent tree, but looks nothing like the great mahogany. I mean, the great mahogany is a giant-ass mahogany tree, and they say that the silver oak on the mountain's more of like a, almost a dead tree, even. But certainly not a mahogany, so... I mean, I don't know how many there are. They say that there's at least 2 in every country, and they're all different types of trees, but the silver oak's kind of their legendary name, so to speak. I always thought that was weird. I don't know, language is weird. One of the things in me hunting catalog doesn't seem right either, but, you know, that's alright.
All these silver oaks, though, they have the same, well, the ones that are in the, like the 2 that are in the same country, do they have anything particular that, other than the title, connects them?
He kind of sits back, trying to recall. You can tell that he's studied, maybe not this subject as much, but he definitely seems like he likes to study subjects a lot. Doesn't seem like he's able to get out of this estate very much. He, as he's recalling, he's like, well, they say that Levi was the main silver oak tree. Gave all sorts of powers to the ancient heroes. I'm sure you've read up about Jairus and all them. It's known that they gave them some sort of, well, elemental power, so to speak. Jairus was able to manipulate fire. Locked it on, much like your friend here was able to move the earth. And there's 2 others that I don't quite recall, but, you know, they exist. I believe there was one that could control the waters up in Harbill, something like that. They could control water. Crazy, right? Imagine being able to control water. And air, too. Jesus. It's crazy. But, yeah, that's all I heard about Levi. I mean, I don't know anything about the crystals, particularly. The mahoganies, from what I understand, just gives people wisdom. I've never heard of it giving anybody any powers, but visions, definitely. It was an evil one that was over in Jewel for a while, but...
You said an evil one?
Yeah, there was an evil one that was in, it was almost on the border, actually, up in the mountains, but they said that it got destroyed. So, this fucking cat won't calm down, I'll tell you.
She wants attention that I am not willing to give.
Give her attention, bro! Pet the cat! Oh, shit. But yeah, I mean, the ancient people seem to regard them almost as gods. So, I mean, they've got to have something special to them, right?
From what I've noticed here with these, because these crystals here, we have seen them before. Like when we went to, because...
Oh yeah, Candace would pull out one of the crystals. She still has some.
I'm sorry, did she just like pull one out of the ground, are you saying? Or
no,
like,
you gave her your crystals. She still has some.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
we aren't at the tree yet, but...
Oh wait, we're not at the tree?
No, you're in the Barrin estate.
Holy fucking shit.
No, you're looking at a painting of the tree.
Crazy.
Yeah. Oni's.
That is schizophrenic.
Yeah.
Yeah, schizophrenia is fun.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, she kind of
I am
shows it to him. He looks
barely
at it and
awake.
says, well, they are certainly pretty crystals, but, they important? Are they just pretty? Is that all they do?
Shit, kind of.
No. They have there's something about them.
And Candace kind of looks at him and says, I don't really know what it is, but they have a lot of energy, and they were used for a lot of different things back in the old days, you know, flying vehicles,
What the fuck?
laser beams, stuff like that. And she just kind of nonchalantly says that. He looks at her, his eyes kind of widen, and he's like, fucking what? She's like, oh, nothing, don't worry about it. She puts the crystal back.
Don't worry about it. It's not...
Yeah, don't worry about it. Just like, so, you're saying these crystals have some sort of importance then?
Yeah. Yep.
Well, hey, maybe we'll just have to take a trip down to the Great Mahogany and see if you guys can glean anything from the visit, yeah?
Yeah.
Sure, I'd be happy to take you down there. I've been meaning to get going on this hunting catalog anyways. He pulls out this, he pulls out this catalog.
Is it like the cartoons where he pulls out the list and then it keeps unfolding and unfolding and it's really long and it covers?
No, it's literally like an old magazine kind of thing that he has.
I am so disappointed.
And you see, there's a lot of things that are crossed off with initials on them.
Fucking Saxton Hale over here.
Yeah, that's literally what his fucking character inspiration is.
It's like if Wainwright and Saxton had a kid.
Hey.
That'd be badass, actually.
But yeah, he pulls out. He says, "Yeah, do you guys fancy hunting? You like to go hunt mythical beasts and all that?"
Yeah, man. I'll be right back.
On time.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been able to get out of the manor in some time ever since my father died, but I'd love to go get some of these trophies here. We got things like what's this? A harpy? You ever heard of a harpy before?
Yeah. Let me roll a history.
Go ahead and roll history. See if you know anything. This will be a history check for all of them, basically.
Okay.
Okay, you don't know. Maybe not, because Rhett's not gonna know shit.
The bird person doesn't recognize harpies.
Hey!
Ah!
Dude, I don't know shit, man.
Birdie Bashoy, if you wanna roll.
It's fucking chicken, bro.
That'd be funny if Darius knew about him, seeing as he's kind of a mythical creature.
Rolls on that one. You barely remember your own name, it seems.
No one speak English.
Of course, yeah, he knows. Yeah, Darius, he's been kind of quiet towards the back of the group, but he kind of peeks up as
Looked at Elias and I was like, "Wait, what's the name of the creature again? Harpies? Harpers?
It's a harpy, yeah. It's some sort of
Harpies?
flying, like, I don't know, like a flying woman, but a lot more mean, you know.
Yeah, I remember reading about her.
Yeah, they like to attract people in with the sweet song they sing and make them fall off cliffs and shit. Pretty brutal stuff. But, yeah, you know, I've heard that there's one down in the Faybog down there, so we might have to go check that out. I mean, it's a bit of a trek, but imagine being able to get a trophy of that fucking thing. Jesus, there's other things too. I mean, you guys heard of a Wendigo before? Do you know what that is? History check again if you like.
It's a dog.
Oh yeah, Rat's heard about him.
Did you say flying woman? I'm sorry. I say that in character.
Yeah, the harpy. It's like it's not exactly a woman. It's some sort of mutated. You know, like if a woman turned into like a hunchback zombie kind of thing.
So it's an ugly flying woman.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind. All right.
It's not. The Wendigo though. Oh, this fucking thing. It's actually not too far. It's just south of here. I think he might be my first hunt if you guys are down. Basically, it's like a dying thing. The description of it here is really wordy, but it's basically an emaciated deer-human type thing. Real evil kind of looking thing. I'll tell you what. They have a couple of them that died.
Oh no.
Yeah, they killed. I believe it was 2 or 3 of them over in Lom actually, but this one here, they say down here in the swamps, is an elder one, a big motherfucker. Oh, I'd love to get its head for my mantle.
This is what I think it is, right?
It might be. Were you looking at what I was listening to on Spotify last night?
No, but I've played the second DLC.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well. There's a couple other ones too. One of them that really bothers me actually. So you know, like what the Gorgons are. You know, those snake-haired ladies, stuff like that.
Yeah, Gorgon. Yeah.
Yeah, apparently this creature here is apparently also called a Gorgon, but it doesn't look anything like them. It's like a steel-plated bull kind of looking thing. I don't know why it's called one of these, but imagine killing a steel bull. What the hell? All kinds of good things down here in the swamp.
I tell Elias, well, we can stop imagining and we can get to it.
Oh.
Definitely could, but you gotta calm down. We gotta have lunch. We gotta go shoot and get some coldies. I mean, I invited him out here for that, of course.
Well, I only need one of those things. I only need one of the things you just listed.
All right, let's go have some lunch then. He brings you guys into the
That's right.
dining
Ding,
room.
ding, 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 ding.
Ding, ding, ding,
So
ding.
what do you wanted?
Hey, So you guys sit down at this wonderful table, also hand carved. You notice most of the furniture here seems to be hand carved. And you are presented with shrimp po' boys and beers.
I like this guy. I like this man.
Yes, po' boys, shrimp po' boys.
Or as he said, beers.
Yeah, he has canned
Can or
beers.
bottle? I'm just wondering, can or bottle?
Oh, can.
Okay, sick.
He has bottles too, but for this he's just using cans. What's a po? Oh, Rhett. No.
Darius
Rhett.
eats the plate in a minute.
Rhett.
Oh.
That's a joke, right? Like you're not telling me you don't know what a po' boy
Don't
is.
say it out loud.
Come
Don't
on,
say it.
Rhett.
I'm self-conscious. Don't say it out.
It's okay.
You don't like
It's
I'm
not-
cans?
self-conscious.
It's a very popular New Orleans sandwich. Very.
They put anything in a fucking po' boy.
Mm-hmm. These are shrimp ones, though. Yeah. So yeah, that's what you guys are presented with. And they are all handmade and all that. They're very fucking delicious. But you guys have a nice lunch. Consume some beer.
Nom nom. Glug glug glug.
As you guys are eating, he'll look at you guys and says,
I'm up.
"Yeah, you very much are."
Yeah.
He'll look at you guys and says, "Well, I mean, you are my esteemed guests and all that. So, do you have any questions or anything for me, or anything about the Deadwoods or anything? Be happy to learn you some things."
I got a question.
Sure. What's that?
Selling them guns? You selling guns?
If you're buying.
I like guns.
You.
I eat guns.
Although I had a great idea, and you guys might be a fan of this. I was going to take you all out back to the shooting range, and we were going to do a bit of a shooting competition, and I'm thinking whoever wins can have this shotgun here. And he takes the quad barrel off his back. I'm thinking whoever wins that could have these, yeah?
I'm gonna find my knife. Give me a second.
As much as I love this thing, gotta tell you, my wrists are getting a little tired of it. Very, very painful.
I can just buy it. I can give you this. I can give you this one and like a lot of money. Like a lot of money.
You're gonna make them roll to get the gunnies. I like it.
You want to buy it, you say?
Yeah.
All right, what
I
you
can
offering?
I can. Shit. You tell me, bro.
Nope.
Not gonna lie to you,
Well, you
I'm
put the
very
cloud
interested
face
in taking that August and seeing what I could do with it.
Ah, yeah. You can have that.
Roll
I'll
a.
He said he wants it.
No, I know. Roll a persuasion check to see if he'll
This
just take
is
that or if he wants gold on top of it.
What's the DC?
Where's my knife? Where's my knife?
Where's my knife?
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, his eyes light up at the prospect and says, "Tell you what, I'll trade you that August there and 800 gold, and this baby's all yours, ammo and everything."
How would you say 100 gold and platinum?
Well, it's 10 gold per plat, so what, 80?
So 8 platinum? No.
80.
No, it'd be 80. 80 platinum.
880. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll tell him. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, fuck checks. Yeah.
You hand over the Argus with all of its shotgun ammo and 80 platinum, and he pulls the blundergat off his back and hands it to you.
That's fantastic.
He also gives you a bag of it's shotgun ammo, but it's a different kind of shotgun ammo, like it's a different kind of shell basically.
Yeah.
So for the purposes of this, it's just blundergat ammo.
Yeah.
So I'll go ahead and add that to your sheet. You're gonna really like what you see here. Let me tell you. He has wanted this gun for so long.
I love democracy and capitalism and other American things. I just love
You're proficient
America.
with shotgun. Yeah, okay. So you're good
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, scatterweb, scatter's good.
Let me pull up my blundergat sheet here so I can. Well, it's in the gun sheet. I just hide it. Gun mega sheet. All the way down. Blundergat, a special made shotgun forged by the Barrin Gunsmithing Company. A quad-barreled monster of a shotgun. High risk, high reward.
I like monsters.
Oh, baby, let me tell you. This one, she's cute. She could fuck.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be that plus dex. That's gonna be piercing.
I rolled my D100 for the loot, guys. I rolled the highest. Look, I did it. I did it.
And
I didn't
then
just.
this has the
Vita
scatter
Arnasa is pay to win.
So the
I'm
scatter
so
property
happy it is.
That Okay. In addition to that, scatter.
Oh my god.
I rolled the low. It's like golf. I won.
Hypothetically speaking, this would have been really funny. This would have been fucking hilarious.
Oni, you have a blunder gap, my friend.
That's a really cool thing. Britt, roll a D100. Britt, do it. Britt, do it.
Yes, let's see it. Let's see it.
Imagine if the signature weapon,
would've gone to right.
the only weapon, not even weapon, just item that Oni has asked for in this game. Imagine if I sat there and said, you know what, guys? Roll a D100 for it.
I would have been so.
We just did the test, Will. You know who would have gotten it?
Fucking rat! You got a 2? You got a 2?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
Yo, that would have been perfect. That would have been
Holy
legitimate.
fucking shit!
Just the
That's
irony.
hilarious!
Oh my
Wait,
God.
where is Blender gun?
Oh, it's all the way at the bottom of your attacks. You can pull it
Ooh.
out.
Bottom of my fucking what?
Attacks.
It is not there.
Yeah, there's blunder gap right there. You just opened it.
No, the ammo.
Oh, ammo! Gotcha, gotcha. We're just gonna change. So shotgun clip's gonna change to blunder gap ammo. So shotgun clip,
Blunder ammo.
blunder gap
Blammo.
ammo. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna do blammo. There you go. Blammo.
Blammo.
That's funny. So blammo. So that's already set up. So this thing is one shot, and then you have to reload.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
That's
how
I
it
fucking
works.
Like it. You think I care?
And he gives
I like the single shotgun.
He gives you a nice velvet bag that holds a total of 40 shots.
Glad you're fucking. You're so high on.
Glad you're
so-
fucking. I agree.
I'm gonna just
Oh,
put
well, I can't
one.
believe you turned back to drugs after all this time. I can't.
And
Welcome
you no
back,
longer have an
bro.
Argus. Bye bye.
Yeah, I,
Now
don't. I already deleted it.
A
It's gone. I
blunder
don't give a fuck.
gat, and the blunder gat weighs. Fuck. Where's my thing? It's like 20 pounds? No, it was less than
Shit,
that.
probably.
18
maybe.
pounds. That's what it was.
Same thing.
18 pounds. There you go. All right. Just take some rolls with that. Let's just see the beauty of the blunder
I
gat.
just get a nat one. Get a nat one right now. Do it. Do it. Do the nat one. That's not a nat one. That's not a nat one.
So, the scatter property, the way that works.
Christ.
Basically, so the piercing damage is the shot, the 4 shots. That only hits one target. So whoever you choose to attack, that's what that attacks. Anybody within... Let me check real quick. Scatter, 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 scatter. Creatures within 5 feet of that target you choose will take that scatter damage, but they will not take the original damage. So that's the spread going out, basically.
So what you're telling me is this is really funny.
Mm-hmm. What I'm telling you is, if you have groups of enemies, you're gonna shred through them. But you have to hit. It's high risk, high reward. You gotta hit that shot.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The D20
Yeah, that
plus.
makes sense.
The
Hey,
stat...
you're right. It's 40-12 by the way.
It's 40-12.
That's nice. That was low end.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
Oh, it's funny. That's
Because
funny.
shotguns are 1d12, it's 4 barrels, so it's a 4d12.
That's nice.
That's math, dude. Holy
That's
shit.
fucking crazy, right?
Dude, it's like multiplication.
Alright, I'm gonna go change shirts real quick. I'll be right back.
Fuck, Will died.
He said that plunder gat weighed 18 pounds.
Yeah. It's heavy.
So what? The barrels of the shotgun are like 4 pounds each, and then everything that connects them is roughly
Shit,
2.
maybe, I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know math.
I mean, unless the barrels aren't the same. Is that?
What?
Wait, what about barrels?
That makes me think now a little bit. The barrels are basically 4 pounds,
Alright,
and
I'm
everything that connects the barrels is combined.
By the way, Oni,
Hi.
it's the original design.
It's the...
Which I'm actually forgetting. Was the original design the one dragon, or was it the wolf? Was the dragon the Black Ops 4 one?
It was the
I can't remember off the top of my head.
It was weird.
Because
I don't remember what the
Black
Black Ops. It's the Black Ops 1 version of it.
So I only had
Black
the one.
Ops 1 didn't have it.
Or sorry, Black Ops 2.
didn't have that map.
Let me go and get my rifle. I want to see what the center of gravity on it is.
Black Ops 2 had
Was it the wolf in Black Ops 2? Or was that Black Ops 4?
Mob of the Dead had dragons. Blood of the Dead had dog, wolf, whatever.
Okay, so it's the dragon. And it's got the chain.
yeah,
chain
it
from
was
yeah.
this one. It was the not main. Put in the dice roll. It was that one.
That's
Wait,
cool.
is that the sweeper? Don't you need a packet?
Wait, you said Main Street or Dice Rollers?
Dice.
That's a wolf.
That is Black Ops 4?
That's the sweeper from Black Ops 2.
Oh.
I think.
I think it just adds gold stuff to it, though. I don't think that actually... Yeah.
No,
so-
no, it does. No, because this is the original fucking copy. The fucking... Not letting me copy the thing. I'm just gonna screen cap it. I don't care. This was the original fucking one. Like that. It didn't have the... It only has the dog.
Okay, so yeah, so it has the...
It only has the dog when it
Yeah,
packs.
yeah. So then, yeah, so it's the sweeper variant of it in that case.
Oh.
You see the back plate on the top of the handle has the Barrin Gunsmithing Company logo on it. So
What?
it is an original Barrin firearm prototype. There's only one in existence, and it is in your hands.
Yeah.
As he hands it to you, he says, "Now you can call it whatever you want. My father always called it the Blundergat, which annoyed everybody around him because that doesn't really make sense. But you know,
A blunderbuss and a Gatling gun.
exactly, yeah. That was his thought process. I always liked it, so that's what I called
You
it.
know
but,
what? We're keeping the legacy. It's called a blundergat.
fantastic!
I'm
I
not a
love to
fan.
see it. I can't wait to see you in action with it.
It's gonna be.
What a
fantastic.
great time. Yeah. Actually, well, the clip's gonna be weird because technically it loads 4 ammo per clip.
Fine.
Just keep in mind that it loads 4 per
Yeah,
shot.
yeah.
Yeah.
I need the red arrow. Thank you, Rat.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been able
Wait,
to tell
so-
that's what the point was if
Odie.
it wasn't for the high.
So
I look-
when you run out of ammo, what happens?
You don't have ammo.
You just can't shoot the gun.
No, I mean like, is there a place you guys find ammo? Is it random?
Shit, we'll find out.
Oh, that's actually a good question to bring up.
If you give, I was talking to Will about it. I think if I like spend a night, I can like sacrifice a bullet to learn how to make ammo. Right, Will? I just gotta get the supply?
Basically, yeah, you just have to get the supplies and
Yeah.
know how to smith and all that stuff. He does say actually as he's thinking about it, he's like, "Oh, and if you run out of that ammo, there's I mean, you could use normal shotgun shells; they'll work just fine. I like to load up those just because they have just a bit more range to them. But I know a lot of gunsmiths all around the place. If you just head to a big city and show them the gun, they should be able to find the right ammo for you. It's not too rare of an ammo. It's just not the normal type. So shouldn't be too hard to find ammo for it. You just got to find the gunsmiths, and they're usually hiding out nowadays. So seek them out pretty well, yeah."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, no,
alright.
okay. I'm derailing. It's always been a hellhound. It just looks like a dragon because it's weird.
Okay.
2 and 4 have the same design. The only difference is 4's the gold is like way more bright and it looks dumb and stupid. The gold looks like it's some pristine bullshit when it's some back alley fucking. Yeah, it's the same design. It looks better. It's a hellhound that looks like a dragon because design is dumb. Fuck Treyarch. Fuck you. Let's go. Video game. It's not a D&D. Fuck
So
you.
yeah, after that trade, he looked at it and says, "All right, any other business or questions before we go out and shoot?"
Oh, yeah, I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you have any ammo kind of similar to this one? And then I show him a bullet from my M1911 because I still haven't actually made ammo for it.
He'll grab the bullet and kind of look at it, mid-chew of a bite of po' boy, and
I kind of forgot we were eating. I'm not gonna lie.
it's fine.
It's probably really rude of me.
No,
I still
no, you're
don't
fine.
remember how range works.
He seems to do business over food, so it's not at all rude. This is how he seems to work. He swallows his bite and says, "Yeah, I don't think I have anything quite like the ammo exactly, but I have pistol ammo that's comparable. Yeah,
Comparable.
Yeah, I mean, this seems almost special made for the gun, maybe, or just some sort of ammo I've never seen. I don't know. Seems like it has pretty strong piercing capabilities. But so long as the gun's working in an order, the bullets shouldn't matter too much. I mean, you're still gonna do basically the same amount of damage to somebody. You can only shoot so many bullets anyways, so I mean, you couldn't put a shell in this thing, so you know.
So I can just use regular, like pistol rounds for this.
Certainly. I mean, you might lose a bit of kick over range, but yeah.
Absolute fucking insanity. Thank you very much.
Not a problem. We'll go out to my gun workshop after this, and I'll see if you guys need anything out there.
I'm sorry. Did you say place where you make guns hurt?
Yeah. I have to have a workshop to make stuff.
Let's be friends. You like dogs, right? You said you like dogs?
I mean, I like Dawson more than any other animal right now, but dogs are pretty good, yeah.
That's fair.
He kind of he pets the snake. Seems pretty happy.
Oh, I like those.
I like dogs. This is good.
You've noticed that this snake is like it hasn't hissed at any of you. It seems more curious at you guys than anything else.
Cat snake.
Yeah, basically. Is there established nobility and a lot? Yeah. So, Alam is probably about 80% dragonborn. Yes, it's alive. You just realized that. He's in the NPCs tab. You can literally look at his picture and see the snake. He's in active NPCs. That's him. That's Elias Barrin right there. Less cartoony, but you know.
I like him.
That's where I pulled the original idea. So Alam has about 80% population dragonborn. You can tell nobility by the dragon.
Alam?
Not Alam. Oh, he's at. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm thinking of Jewel. Alam.
Yeah.
Nobility? I mean, no. It's more just kind of a communist kind of government situation.
It's like communism mixed with like anti-secularism, right?
Yeah, so there's two main forms of power in Alam. There is the government, and then the church. The church is the church that worships Odin and Hestia, the old gods. It's comparable to the power of a government, maybe even more so at this point. So there's that. Southern Alam is kind of like its own country. It's basically... It plays on the whole Russia versus Japan kind of history shit. It's basically Japan down there.
It's the big pink cherry blossom.
Yeah, here, I'll pop it up on here.
That,
So down
yeah, the one
there,
that you
it's
said
a
there was
lot
the art
of... Yeah, there's a lot of hobgoblins and Kalishstars, I think I made it. Kind of shit. Yeah, they also kind of have their own form of nobility. They're a lot more honor focused. It's Japan,
where
basically.
the fuck are the fucking bugbears, dude?
The bugbears are in Harbill.
Let's go, bugbear!
There might be bugbears down there too. I don't remember exactly what I had there. I'd have to look at the languages and shit that I
I mean,
know.
our hobgoblins are just a type of goblin, right?
Yeah, they're a bigger version of them, basically.
It would make sense for bugbears to be there then, right? Because bugbears are goblins. I think. Yeah.
They're a version of them, yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
There's a lot of
Have you
goblin.
seen what they have? Have you seen what bugbears have?
Yeah, they're fucking crazy.
Fucking natural +5 range. Fuck you. What the fuck? I hate.
But yeah, so that's the general setup of Alam. Kazbar it's what is it? What do they call it when it's a king? There's a term for it. I can't remember.
Monarchy.
What it is. That's the one. Kazbar is a monarchy, but there's a lot of like smaller government working under it. Jewel is the highborn dragonborns. Julians, they're probably the more oppressive of the governments in the world. And Harbill varies from where you are, really. Harbill's there is structure, but like within community. The greater part of Harbill is just lawless for the most part.
When did you make the sky dagger?
That's been there for a while, actually.
I didn't see it until now. I like the sky dagger.
Yeah, man. So yeah, that's the general stuff. And then Bendra, the Tabaxis are enslaved by the Tritons. So it's the South, except it's blue people and cats.
Don't the turtles exist too?
Yes. So there's the general racial makeups. There's the majorities, and then there's a lot of like smaller things. So there's not like a ton of minotaurs or shit, but they do exist. kind of thing.
It's like Alam is like mainly
Mainly tiefling and Loxodon.
yeah, mainly tiefling.
But there are some dwarven things, and then obviously southern Alam is different as well.
Yeah.
So. Ah, gotcha. Yeah. So that's the general rundown of it. Yeah. You got me monologuing, goddamn. All right. So yeah, you guys, you finish up your lunch. Everybody make con saves. I want to see who can smash the most beers and still be fine.
Right, you're up.
Yeah, it's probably Brit, but
Con save?
yes.
Shit, I'm alright.
Oh, save.
Holy
Yeah,
fucking
save.
shit.
You wasted that roll on that. Oh, okay. Well, he's just like, I'm gonna do better. How's
You
that?
did it better. It's fine. He
Brit-
technically rolled lower and he still got high. That's
Britt,
fine.
go ahead and roll.
Brett!
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 You're the only one that has a chance of beating Darius. Actually, I should roll for fucking Elias.
Elias.
What's his con? He has 18 con. Holy fucking shit.
Shit. You can't believe Britt died.
Psych.
I think it's
Yeah.
really funny.
It basically, lunch comes down to just a drinking contest between the two of them. You get the feeling that Elias and Darius have done this before as they start chugging beers. Seems like a fun little pastime they have.
Kitty, I need you to go away. Like,
Eventually, though,
I'm
Elias.
handling
Eventually, Elias stops. He's
Brit.
been lapped by about 3 beers. Brit's not here. Brit
I
just seems
thought
like
I
he's
heard
spacing
Britt.
it.
I'm fucking.
Brit! Oh well.
I let the cat into my fucking room.
Hi,
and
cat.
She decided she was, I guess she was lonely. No one was home all day. She went on my bed. Okay, that's fine.
That's
She
great.
jumped on my fucking desk. I swear to God, I was
Do all
trying
of
to.
you have cats?
My roommate, the guy. Okay, so I live with like a guy, and then my dad and me like kind of like rent rooms in his house, but they're friends, so it's fine. And then there's another guy who's also a housemate, and he moved in a while ago too, after us. But it's the original guy's cat. I don't know why I brought up the other roommate. It's the original guy's cat.
Okay.
extra context makes sense.
Well, it's technically the original guy's dad's cat, but the dad died a couple months ago. But
Oh yeah. I remember you talking about that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Big
well.
rip. Rest
Big
in peace,
rip.
Avery. Shit, you were
Damn,
pretty
bro.
cool. Sorry I yelled so much. That sucked.
That's probably. Never mind. I can't say that.
Oh,
Bye,
okay.
Brett. Bye, Brett.
Brett, roll a
Brett,
con save.
Roll a con save.
There's
Brett.
a
See
beer
if you can
drinking
hold
contest
al-
going on right now.
There's an alcohol.
Okay,
If you can
not bad.
alcohol
That's
right.
good.
Darius and Elias are going at it right now.
Constitution save.
It's
Well,
the
my,
same throw, but Constitution. Yeah.
My D&D is messed
Shit.
up. My 20.
What's that?
Brett rolled lower than everyone.
Yeah, my roll 20's fucked up. I kind of can't see
I'm going
anything,
roll 20.
right?
Oh, just refresh your page.
Oh, is that how that fixes it? Okay.
Maybe, probably.
Should be, yeah.
What was I gonna say? I think it's really funny that me and Rhett are the only ones who don't roll at advantage all the time. I think that's really good.
Did we not? I didn't know we didn't.
We don't.
So, yeah.
We just. There's a setting you can do, and nobody else
Yeah.
does it. We're the
Oh,
only ones
that's
who
what you're
do it.
talking about. Yeah.
I think because we're the only ones who haven't heard our sheets drastically. Because Birdie's re-rolled characters, and Britt had his whole sheet changed.
Hey,
So-
Will.
They just
what's
never
up?
turned it off.
I have an ability that makes me roll advantage on initiative, right? But initiative only rolls one roll. How do I gain the advantage?
You would
on
just
that?
roll it again.
Okay, cool.
Roll
just
again,
roll
and he
twice.
can change what it is.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Advantage on what?
It's I believe a Minotaur thing, isn't it?
Feral instinct.
Oh no, that's a
Barbarian.
barbarian thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, barbarians get angry and they want to smash stuff.
Yeah. Not barbarian. What's his fucking name?
Does-
Minotaur's whole thing is they can hit you with horns. Funny.
Yeah, they can gore you. Yeah.
Because
It basically fits with barbarian. Angry, run, stab.
Oh yeah, no,
stab.
I play a Minotaur paladin in my friend's campaign. Great. Chaotic
I-
good, baby.
Yay. So yeah, Elias and Darius just go shot for shot on the beers. Eventually, Elias starts to slow down. Darius just keeps fucking going. He's probably at about 8 beers. 9 beers by the time Elias is like, all right, chap, you gotten a lot better at these, haven't you? You fuck.
All right. Well, to be fair, Darius is generally larger, so I shouldn't really be affected with beer that much.
Still,
The
though,
description's
you
like-
beat Elias out.
Yeah. And Darius is like 6'5", 240 pounds.
He's a big boy.
So like, I'm not worried about beer.
All right. So yeah, after that, you guys will head out of the dining room as the maids rush to clean everything up. Anybody who would like to roll me a perception check as you guys are walking.
I like having eyes. Shit, dude, I'm really good at having eyes. Don't roll. You're not gonna get higher. Don't roll.
Yeah. God damn it, only
Why
you're
am I
right.
not proficient in fucking perception? I'm really angry. You
Dude,
couldn't have rolled higher.
I will
You
eat
physically
metal
could
right now
have.
when
If
you
you got
roll.
a net fucking birdie tied. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. I hate you. Birdie, you're my least favorite
Birdie,
person. You're
I'm
not.
gonna-
That was a joke. That was a joke. I
So
love it.
Hierophant, you as you're walking away, you kind of look at the servants. They look holographic. And as you're looking, you kind of turn. You see out of the corner of your eye that Senna's looking at him too, and she looks at you, as if you both realize. And as you guys are looking, Rhett kind of looks too, and he notices it as well. But they don't seem like they have fully physical forms, almost.
So I kind of, I'm a
Interesting little tidbit as you guys are walking out.
talk to my good friend, my business partner.
Mhm.
I remember his first name, Barrin the Third. Wait, I remember the Barrin the Third part though. Hey, go me, Elias. I
You
like
did it.
that
I'm
name.
so
How
proud
did
of
I
you.
forget? That's like my second favorite name. What's my favorite name? Brit, you
Oh,
played
with
Saints Row 2.
Elias!
Brit. Saints Row 2. Remember the helicopter pilot, stoner guy?
Tobias.
Tobias, that's the best name in
Yeah.
the even fucking it. Hey, wait. Hey, I'm naming the turtle's name is Tobias now.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's Tobias.
Okay.
Tobias. I'll think of a last name later. don't
Toboggan.
care.
Tobias Toboggan.
Okay.
There you go.
Toboggan. Yep, that. I'll look up how to spell that later. Okay. Nah, it can't be something that's he's fucking edgy. He can't be that stupid. It can't be. Wait, what
Anyways,
fucking
what are you
alignment
doing?
What was it? I was gonna talk to him. I was gonna say, hey, my good friend Elias Barrin the Third.
Yeah, how you going, mate?
Yeah, so your servers there. What's their not to be rude, but what is their deal, as they say?
Oh, yeah. I'm one of the first. Actually, I'm the only one in the family that had a bit of a proficiency with magic, as well as the tinker and stuff.
Oh,
I don't really know how to explain that. He's an artificer. That's his thing.
he's an artificer. Ooh.
Yeah. That's so he
He's
uses.
an artificer.
Yeah, so he knows how to tinker and he knows how to imbue it with magic as well.
That's rare. I like him.
Mhm.
They're
You
important.
try doing that with guns?
Yeah, I've been trying to work with it. I won't lie, it's not working that well right now, but I think I'm getting close to maybe a breakthrough with bullets that can be saved from being expended. But it's still very rudimentary, unfortunately.
Unlimited ammo?
It's something like that, yeah, it'd be nice. I mean, shit, could you imagine that? Never having to reload your gun! How crazy would that be? Nah, but most of the things that I've been able to do right now is just like fancy tricks, you know. Reload a gun without touching the mag, stuff like that, but nothing
That's
past
hot.
that.
Oh, that's pretty good.
LOL, $50 on Valorant just so you can fucking magically pull your mag out of the gun. That's literally what it is! You can just do that!
To be fair, it's actually like 4 skins. You get it's
That's
$50
$50
for
4 skins.
Okay.
And they're gonna take them away when the game starts, but you do get 20% more credits back. You get refunded, so.
Yeah, you get refunded.
And you get extra too, which is nice.
In-game currency refund.
Yeah.
Also, to be fair, I mean, that's almost like a skin for $10. That's not bad.
That's pretty bad.
Well,
It is.
I'm just
Are
saying.
you good, bro?
No, no, wait, full pause. That bundle is the 3 guns and the knife for free. That is not $10 per weapon.
Well,
That's
I said
not
no,
what
no,
that
no.
is.
Now,
I said
to
if you
be
divide
fair,
the bundle up.
and I'm not going to excuse it because I think it's too much, but to be fair, they're probably thinking CSGO gets away with this shit, so why don't we? Let's be honest,
Yeah, I mean,
that's why they're doing
there's
it.
a reason.
I can agree with that.
Because
a reason
there's singular gun skins that are worth triple that for CS:GO.
You think
There-
it's only
yeah.
triple? That's funny.
Well, no, it's more
There's
than
a-
that, but I'm you know.
There's a reason the
Daily.
knife, especially in that package, is worth a lot more than everything else because knives are just.
Can you buy them
CS
separately? Because like I would buy the AK
Yes.
skin
Yeah, you
separately.
can. You can
Yes.
technically, yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you can just go
That
into
game's
the
gonna
bundle
suck
and
money
click on
out of
the
me. I
first
can
step.
already fucking feel it. Oh, God.
Don't. Right.
I'm not buying the $50 one. That's fucking ridiculous.
If
Riot
you
is
like
the
the
worst
game,
company I've
then
interacted with.
you
I've
know.
interacted with them for like 8
Plus, it's an
hours.
investment. Like, if you just buy the Vandal skin now, get refunded, you could just buy a Phantom.
I think
skin.
the only one that I would buy right now is probably the Black Ice Phantom one because I like that one.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
I'm stalling because family's coming over and I'm gonna have to pause the game when they get here. By the way, so we're in a break right now.
Ooh.
Oh, we're in a break right now.
Yeah, we're in a break right now. That's why I'm letting it derail right now.
We're vibing before we fight.
Yeah.
Will?
The
Yeah, what's
creature
up?
shall not be named.
How long do you think that mine would be?
Hopefully not too long.
Okay, just making sure.
Break as in,
If
like,
we don't
weeks.
end up doing everything that I want to do today, that's fine. I'm still gonna stop it off at 3 hours.
Okay.
If nothing else, I don't. We might not make it to the mahogany tree today, but we're still gonna do. I have two kind of combat as. Well, do you guys want to do like a smaller combat thing, or do you want to go to the big combat and then try and go for the mahogany tree? What would you guys
I would
prefer?
I vote for big combat.
I want to
Huh.
kill as many things as possible.
I want big combat.
Okay. Because we could probably save the big combat. I'm thinking is gonna end up taking a decent chunk of time, and we're already almost at 12 o'clock. So yeah, maybe
Oh,
I'll
somebody
drop the
fucking
little
one-shots it.
encounter. I'll save the other encounter for later actually, because it can work for anything.
There you go.
It's just like an alligator attack, so it's I can
Unless
save that
30
for later.
We
fucking
still have an hour and a
one-shots
half
it
though,
again.
right?
Alligator.
Yeah.
What's up?
Huh?
Basically,
one?
yeah.
I said we still have an hour and a half though, right?
Yeah,
All right, so
I'm just kind of stalling right now because she's in Dayton, so I'm waiting for her to show up and get her bullshit done. I'll try to get it out as quick as possible.
Oh, would you still be able to run D&D when you go back to living with your mother?
Oh yeah,
I didn't even
it might be a
think
little
about
weird, but I'm not worried about it. She knows I play D&D. In all honesty, because she's fucking crazy. She swears she always smells smoke in her house, and she goes around and feels the walls for fire. So what's gonna end up happening is she's gonna do that like midway through the session. She's just gonna be like, "Are you good?" No, it'll be
My
fine.
mom was being kind of AIDS about D&D in the morning, but I mean I don't blame her because I already do D&D Saturdays from like 8.
Yeah, you've got a
last
lot
night
of
we did-
D&D going on.
Last night we did 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. and then I went to sleep and then at like
Jesus
2:30.
Christ.
Then I woke up.
What's
for
our longest
D&D at
session?
10.
We did what? A 6-hour session once? Was that our longest
No,
one?
God, we never did sit. We
Was
did
it 5?
4, or maybe 5.
God,
We
the
did it
online
live.
session.
I remember we did a really long one. I don't remember which session it was, but we did a really long session.
Dude, our
Started out-
longest session was
did a
so
whole-
bad. It was so bad.
Wasn't it our first session after Oka?
Possibly.
I remember it was after Oka. It was recently.
It might have been, yeah.
Bruh.
Because I think we ended at like 6, so I think it was like 5 hours.
No, I thought it was like Pale Grove that we did it.
No, it was never that early. God,
The
I think it
last-
was Pale
no
Grove.
way.
The last
Because whenever it
chapter-
was whenever that early and it was a really long session, I think we just cut it off. Now we just kind of don't care and we see how long it goes.
Ask like this: was 101 around at the time that it happened?
I think he was, yeah.
Well, there you go.
Shit.
Now
Was
you
it?
know if it was before or after certain parts.
I think he had to head out, but I think we kept playing.
Oh shit!
I swear it was Pale Grove. I
I think
swear
you're
it was
kind
Pale
of
Grove.
right. Wait.
That was fun. Really railroady, but I had a lot of fun with that one.
I mean, the time kind of passes by without you feeling it. We did the last chapter of
Definitely,
like
yeah.
the Mind of Fandoven, and it was taking forever because a lot of complications happened because a lot of people were being retarded for no reason. But we ended up going for like from 7 p.m. to like 4 in the morning. That was like
Yeah.
our longest session. But we like wrapped
Well,
up.
now
the
you're stuck with us, but I try to keep mine like 3 hours. I think 3 hours is kind of the sweet spot for D&D.
See, and that's kind of like the main reason why I actually like I'm fine with doing this because this is like a chill, laid back D&D session in the morning, like 3 hours, not 6, 7 hours.
I like to
I'll-
tell
I like-
stories, and I like to tell them with you guys, so yeah, it works out.
Right.
I spent the
Or
better
was
part
it
of
water,
4
dude?
hours making this map. Well, it wasn't 4 hours. It was like an hour making this map yesterday. Yeah?
This is the first video out again. He's uploaded twice in a month. That's rare. That's rare.
Oh,
Who?
man.
Chris Reagan.
I don't know what that is.
He's funny.
An individual that uploaded twice this month.
Sounds like radio.
Shit, that's a lot.
Actually,
Yeah, man.
he's usually behind on the curve when it comes to developments, and he's not this time entirely.
That's funny.
Good job,
Yeah.
Chris. You
And
did
he
it.
came out with a second
You
video.
fucking misogynistic, transphobe gamer bitch.
That's what I'm
Fucking
saying, but
hate
it's because they
Chris
won't
Reagan.
let us be the air.
I'm having 70% less fun than I was before that statement happened.
Alright, so I'll save this for later.
I'm glad people are retarded.
No, yes, but no.
What do you guys think of venison, like deer meat?
Mom, Timmy called me a sim.
I have a lot of friends that eat venison. Or I know a lot of people that eat venison, but
I've had venison before.
I have.
Yeah, I really like
Never
venison,
tried
but
it.
It's so fucking good. Holy shit.
it's like
Isn't it like
It's-
a less fat-filled meat? Like there's a lot less fat to it?
Basically.
Yeah.
It's a way more lean, like it's like you ever had you ever had steak? You had steak. Somebody I know hasn't had steak. And
That's
I hate
me.
it.
I haven't had steak.
Yeah, you
I haven't
oh my
had
God.
I haven't had
You
proper
had
steak.
steak?
I haven't had proper steak, yeah.
It's like really, really good, not fatty steak. It's so
it's steak without all the bad
Ah.
parts of steak.
yes, dude.
It's like
Oh
I
my
don't really
fucking
like
God.
steak. Don't get me wrong, I'll eat a steak. I will fucking
yeah, no.
enjoy steak, but it's not.
That's how it works. Okay, if you're vegetarian, vegan, fuck you, but whatever. You can live your best life. But if you ever eat meat and you don't like steak, you're wrong. You're just like what? You don't dislike steak if you like meat. Like if you like meat, you like steak. You might not like pork. Maybe you don't like chicken. Maybe you don't like fried stuff. If you don't like steak, you're actually just a psychopath.
What's your backup?
Like
Oh,
you're just
Tashi.
fucked in the
Okay.
head, and I am concerned
What
for
the
you.
fuck?
I think it's like it's fine not to have a preference for steak.
Oh
but
my
if you-
God,
Yeah,
buddy,
that's
that's a
fine.
war
But to
forged?
actively
Oh.
dislike steak, you're fucking weird.
Yeah, you're the different one.
Yeah.
Birdie's backup's a Warforged. I love this. You literally have Katie as your backup. That's great.
Wait, Birdie's going war for? Oh fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Warframe.
Did I make Katie a Warforged? I mean, she is a Warforged, but do I have her character sheet as a Warforged?
She's like canonically a warforged, but
Oh, yeah. She's an NPC Warforged, but yeah, she is.
oh, yeah.
Canonically speaking, yeah, I wouldn't really like
What's
say.
that rep?
She's more like a AI robo. Warforged is more.
I guess
like
that brings up a
archaic.
good question. I'll ask you guys while we're on a bit of a break, because I've been kind of going back and forth thinking of like the greater plot and shit. It's pretty understood that this is like a sci-fi world, yeah? Like you guys understand that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was unsure if it was fantasy or sci-fi.
So it's fantasy in the sense that like what you guys are living in right now is fantasy because it's the rebirth after
But
that
it's
old
like
civilization.
kind of post-apocalyptic, sort of.
Yeah,
just-
it is
yeah.
like New Okubo is like low sci-fi cyberpunk basically.
Yeah.
That's what most
Like
of my worlds end up
we're
being.
living in the post-apocalypse, technically speaking.
I'm not gonna like make the world turn into that. Obviously, like I don't think this world will get any further than
Yeah.
probably won't get
Change-
any further than like 1960s at the most.
Yeah. Change that rapid would be weird.
Yeah. There is going to be kind of rapid change, but it's more just also that you guys are finding more and more of the world as you go.
Oh yeah.
But some of the bigger plots are definitely going to be rooted in kind of that sci-fi shit. So I just wanted to make sure that you guys understand and like you're chill with that being the case, and not like
I don't like sci-fi.
you're
but that-
ruining the shit. That's
I
going
don't like
on.
sci-fi and post-apoc, but that's just a me thing. But if you can do it well, I can like it.
Okay.
So I don't care.
Yeah,
you
I
do
just
you.
I just wanted to make sure that we were
Yeah, it's your story. I don't give a
understanding
fuck.
that.
As long as you do it good, I'm fine. And you're doing it good so far, so I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. What's gonna be interesting
noticed
is when we're eventually done with Rendell, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna run the next continent because it's not supposed to be technological at all. I'll probably have it go back in time actually, because it's supposed to be like a pirate campaign. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I don't think like I was thinking, oh, I could do like a mix of like piracy, like modern piracy with old piracy. I was like, no, I think I'd probably have it go back in time to where it's just like full on pirate shit. You know, your wooden ships and shit like that. I don't want Nigerian fucking pirates. It doesn't seem fun to me. I want fucking Blackbeard level shit. Let's get to the high seas, boys.
Hey, Will.
Yeah, what's up?
Um,
But that's
I'm
way
gonna
out
put
too.
I'm gonna put my shield away. I'm gonna pull out a great axe.
Okay.
All right. right.
Just gonna run with that.
So I'm dropping my armor class down.
Yeah, I never know. I wish the Roll20 sheets had a place to put like temporary AC boosts and shit like that, without actually changing your main AC. That's something I don't like. There probably is a sheet that has it, but I don't like going off of the default sheets that they have. They'll add it eventually. Oh man. But yeah, some of the bigger elements, I'm building them up in a fantasy way, but there is gonna be sci-fi twist to stuff because of course there is. I just have to handle that properly because I don't want it to be like, oh yeah, by the way, this is fucking. Everything's a robot, and this is fucking gonna kill you, and oh my god, giant laser's gonna blow you off the planet.
Oh shit, it's the Iron Giant from Disney.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
god.
kill you
Okay!
right now.
Giant
Okay.
from Ready Player One.
But I would like to do something like the fucking the things on what's the name of the map's escaping me? Zombies map, giant robots.
Oh, Origins.
Origins. I do want to do something like that at some point. I don't know if it's in this world, but I want to do something with that. I feel like I could pull that
idea
off.
of like a primitive giant robot, like like a robot that's fucking controlled.
To be
by
fair
Colin
though,
and has
to be fair
steam
though,
boilers,
that one trip you guys had in New Oakwood definitely is not going to be your last. So I could pull a lot of shit just out of that. You guys would definitely go back to New Oakwood at some point.
I might run like a modern fucking campaign after my Soviet one's done, because I fucking love Okubo and I might steal a lot of ideas from it.
Hey, Will.
Yeah, what's up?
Since this is hypothetical, well, since this is science fiction, hypothetically, is it possible that there are still necromorphs in space that we never got to because they're in space, and then the whole science situation happened with nukes in what was it?
Giving
Kazbar?
ideas.
I want him to have these ideas. I want him to.
I don't know how to answer that question without spoiling plans I already have.
I say yes. Thank you. All right. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and.
You guys are gonna learn more and more stuff about New Okubo and things that came from New Okubo that
it's like E3 if it was good.
Still affect stuff.
And also
It's like
D&D.
E3 if it was good.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of mysteries. I mean, you guys were if you were to survive that fight, you guys would have been going to a space station. What happened to the space station? Where'd that go? Shit like that, Yeah, so I mean, it's still very much a sci-fi. I kind of see everything in my own one universe that's just very sci-fi, but it's in pockets. My old world it started off it was basically like a Borderlands-y kind of game. So I was just like, fuck it, that seems fun. And it was kind of low tech, but guns were they were the main weaponry and shit. And then I kind of tried to scale it back with the continent after that, but it was still also they were eventually going to go to space in that one if it would have played out. So there's a lot that goes on in my world. It's very hard. I don't know why it's so hard to put it down on paper because there's just so much shit in my head about it, and then I try to put it on paper and I just blank out. It's just like, what the fuck?
All these great I'm very much into the more high fantasy,
yeah. And that's what I wanted to run here too. It's I want some high fantasy.
The whole argument of if you could go into any
oh, they're here. I'll be right back.
What would it be?
Family's here.
Okay, bye bye.
Oh, awesome. So he's gonna be gone for 10 minutes? You think?
Shit, maybe.
All right, that's enough time for me to get my stuff going on. I'll be back too. Bashoy, you're here, right?
Yeah.
When Will's back, text me. I have my phone.
I'm gonna go use the restroom, my guy.
I'm gonna fucking play harmonica.
That is okay. You probably will get back before me. Okay.
Let's go. Yeah.
Shit, that was fucking Claire de Lune. Wait, where the fuck was that? A little higher.
We
It's fucking
did.
Claire de Lune.
I hate this Naja. You can get fucked, cunt. Ooh.
Birdie, you there? Fucking the artist just wished me good rolls.
Get good rolls now. Get good rolls now.
Yeah.
It is not a request. Get good rolls or else. Hey, if I have the most amount of kills and the most amount of deaths, does it even out or am I bad?
Wait, what was that?
If I have the most amount of kills but also the most amount of deaths, am I good or bad?
I'd say you're a balanced individual.
But like, I feel like being the top and the bottom is. But wait, that came out wrong. Being the best at kills and the worst at death. I feel like there's like that's the opposite of balance. I feel like that's like chaotic.
Well, chaotic, you can have balance in the lack of balance. You know, if that's
You know how there's chaotic good and then there's lawful good, and like chaotic is the literal opposite of lawful. I don't think it makes sense. Like, it's like the opposite of lawful. But I feel like if I could describe myself, it would be lawful chaotic, which doesn't make sense.
No,
So
I get you find security in the chaotic, so it's lawful to you.
It's more than that, though. It's like I don't have laws except for when I do, but when I do, they're laws.
So you're sort of like fucking.
I like
Chris
flip the
Riddle's
switch.
Interpretation of the Doctor, in the. Well, no, I'm just gonna get in a fucking rant about how I don't like the 13th Doctor, but like there was this one episode where the Doctor uses a gun in fucking defense, and then a character's like, "What? I thought you never use guns because you're the Doctor and all that." And then the Doctor basically says, "Yeah, I'm inconsistent. I just don't give a shit." And he just fucking hand waves everything to let him do what he wants with the character. We were talking about you, and I made it a Doctor Who discussion. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's Doctor Who. I'm the Doctor.
Yeah, please be the Doctor. Please be the fucking 15th Doctor.
I will be the first white Doctor
The first
in Doctor Who history.
The first white Doctor in over 3 years.
The first white Doctor ever in the history of Doctor Who.
Ever.
There's never been one before me.
No. Have you seen anything?
There's never even been a Doctor. I'm actually the first Doctor. Little do you know.
First fucking Doctor. Have you ever seen the fucking 13th Doctor, like anything of her?
I stopped watching like a season or two into. Which one was 12? That was Tenet? No, that was 11.
11. So Tenet was 10, 11 was Matt Smith, and 12 was Peter Capaldi.
I don't remember. Which one was... No, wait, Gas Mask Children was 9th. I'm dumb.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why did I say... Which one was the... Because I watched well after that. Which one was, River Song?
River Song being a regular?
Kind of.
That was 11.
I think my last was 11. Yeah, because I think I only... Yeah, I don't think I even saw the 12th. I got out of Doctor Who like a long time ago. I don't think I even knew you.
Yeah, it's like...
I did, but like barely, I think.
12 is actually probably the best of Moffat, if you ask me. Like, Series 10 is really good. The moment Clara's thrown off a cliff, everything gets better. And I really want to like Jodie Whittaker's Doctor, the girl one, and it's not any of that fucking incel bullshit.
Why is my Doctor a grill?
It's just that I fucking hate the direction that Chris Chibnall has gone with the show. Like, any fucking episode that has a message or like a political concept to it is fucking bashed across the face like a Bible. It's not solo. It's really poorly done.
Yeah.
And Jodie is unfortunately just a slightly worse repeat of 10, and it's not her fault. Jodie Whittaker is an excellent actress, and she does bring wonderful energy to the character. It's just she's not written very well.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah,
It's a shame.
it's like how Red Scarlet from Black Ops 4 is a really good voice actress. The character is fucking dog shit.
Exactly.
It's like that, but like she's a really good actor, but the writer is dog shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get what you mean. It's just voice actor instead of actor.
Exactly. What was that thing you were talking about like your chaos and...
Oh, yeah, it's like I have rules, and they're really well defined. And I'd like to say I'm pretty, like, this is faux woke bullshit that everyone says, but I feel like I'm pretty objective. Until, like, but at the same time, I throw my phone on the ground at Smash locals for fun because I know it doesn't break, and just to get a reaction out of people.
But it's like you've got that security and you know that it's not going to break. Like, would you do the same not knowing that?
Shit, probably. If it's funny.
I mean, yeah. No, I get...
It's like I have a switch, and I'm either the most chaotic person you know or the most subjective person you know, and there's no in between, and I don't know what I am. I don't know who I am. I don't know my name.
I think it's fine to just be who you are in the moment.
I am me. I am Bam. I am the
Yeah,
personification
you
of
are
chaos and law.
It's like there's a thing about I don't remember the name of the concept, but it's something about how like you tweak your personality to fit in with the social groups that you're in, and if you have...
No, I don't do that. I don't do that at all. I'm just either a dumbass or I'm a dumbass, but like with good ideas occasionally.
I mean, it's like because I behave the same in college as I do here. It's just I don't. It's slightly tapered off in the fact that I won't fucking start when someone's trying to fucking work or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get what you mean. Birdie, what do you think about this topic?
Birdie, what's your opinion on the third nationalistic uprising in Czechoslovakia?
Yo, that was really fucking significant because that is actually, if you ask me, those wars just before or after the fall of the Soviet Union are some of the most significant conflicts in modern history, and they're completely ignored. Like the ingenuity of craft gunsmiths.
Were there really 3?
I don't know, because all I know is about the Bosnian War.
Shit, bro.
I get the Bosnian War confused and the one with the Game of Thrones city.
No, Bosnia's right. Bosnia's a real place.
Yeah, but there's like the town that people go to because Game of Thrones was filmed there, but it was probably a host to one of the most modern sieges of time. I don't remember the name of it.
All right, I'm back.
Hi.
Game of Thrones.
Well, what was I
hello.
gonna say? What were we talking about before you
I don't.
died? Oh yeah, remember how there's the age-old question of if you could live in any fantasy world, what would you live in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here's how it works. Number 1 is like Pokemon, gotta catch them all, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then number 2, Harry Potter, right? Now, Harry Potter is weird, right? Because it's Harry Potter. What are you, Tumblr? Are you dumb? Are you stupid? Nah, bro. Like, high fantasy, bro? That's the shit.
I mean,
But I love
Harry
it.
Potter makes sense. Like,
Harry Potter... of course, the assumption is if you live in that world, you, like, have to... So, like, if you live in the Pokemon world, you're either... You might not necessarily be a trainer, but you interact with Pokemon regularly. And if you live in the world of Harry Potter, you're a wizard Harry, you know, shit like that. Bro, have you seen the little city town things they go to in the fucking wizard? Yo, that shit sounds lit, bro. Holy fuck. Like, fuck Hogwarts, I don't give a fuck. Like, the cities, though?
it's
Like, that sounds great.
I'll go with fucking Pokemon because it's like it's a post-scarcity world for a fucking start. Because like
There's no fucking poverty in Pokemon. There's no wars. In fact, guns were removed from...
Wow. There's
Kind of
wars. There's ancient wars.
Ancient.
Yeah,
Not
but
current wars.
there's no
That's-
current
The
conflict.
closest thing there is to a terrorist organization is those weird people that try to take over that always get thwarted by a literal child.
It's like, even those...
All conflict is resolved through fighting Pokemon.
Yeah, all conflict is Pokemon. No one fucking pulls out a Smith & Wesson Model 29 and starts a fucking chain of geopolitical events that lead to anime.
Is there a reason Birdie's not talking, by the way? I just noticed that.
No, she didn't mention it.
You good, Birdos? Santa's been very quiet this session.
Died in real life.
Ah, family shit. Gotcha. I get you. Yeah, well. As soon as is Red AFK too? I imagine he's AFK as well.
Yeah, he said he'll be right back, and then I think Mashore said he's going to the bathroom, but then he didn't
Yeah,
show back up.
I like this harmonica.
Harmonica.
I like the harmonica because, like,
Harmonicas aren't
it's...
real.
Fuck.
Yeah, fucking dude. Like, when you play a harmonica wrong, like you just play it with no fucking knowledge, like... It sounds... It sounds the most fucking musical out of all the instruments when you play them wrong. It's like, if you just bash the keys over the piano, there's no substance in that, but somehow you can make the harmonica sound
What do you
good.
mean? That's literally jazz music.
No, but, like, I mean, if you're Will Wooding the keyboard, but that's all you do. Like, if you're just playing it with your foot.
Hmm.
I'm lost in a daze of confusion. Truly all is permitted. No, I disagree. Okay, that's even really loud. Holy shit, it's getting angry. Ah!
Hold on, because that...
I'm dying on the inside.
Good. This guy's name is just not fun. I like his name. It's a good name.
It's a good name. You
This
motherfuckers
game
need to
isn't
get back so we can fucking play.
I don't know where they are.
Especially Red. He's the one putting me on a timetable here. Gotta get his ass back in here.
He said to get Bishoy to call him when he...
Bishoy's not
Okay.
here.
Yeah.
Oh?
Oh, there he is.
Oh.
He's
Where the
made
fuck
it.
is Bishoy?
Now we're just waiting on fucking Bishoy.
Joey said he went to the bathroom, but I don't
I'm
know if
gonna
he ever
hit
came
him.
back from that. On the toilet, dude? Let him finish.
I'm gonna hit him. She is dancing with a broom. That is very fluid animation. Okay.
Ah!
That was loud.
That
I got
was
mad.
so powerful.
I got angry over my death. I died and it made me very upset. I'm actually kind of upset. I'm kind of very upset about that. It happened. Dumb. Fuck.
Hello.
Cunt.
Hi.
Fucking. Hi,
Sorry,
Bishoy.
man.
How welcome back. How
Holy
are you?
We've
shit, I need
made it.
Destroy, how did death feel?
Huh?
You
How did
died,
death
how
feel?
does it feel?
Feels great. Honestly.
Fuck yeah, bro. Wait, shit.
Wow. Britt, are you still here? Don't tell me he left. He's here. Okay. Okay, fantastic. Check dice rollers real quick. Yeah, I saw your character.
That's a real poggers moment.
Alright, shut the fuck up.
You should not have said that, man. Like,
You're in the wrong neighborhood.
you have too many minorities surrounding you now. Only what are you
I'm
gonna
gonna
do?
say the N-word.
So after lunch, you guys start heading outside. Let's see, it's 12 o'clock already, so do you guys want to do the shooting range, or you just want to go straight to the fucking big boy fight?
Kill.
Shit, bro, I don't know.
I mean, I personally would not vote for the gun range because the gun's me, no.
Main thing I'll say is you guys can always come back to it.
I don't want to waste ammo.
Wait, is Red
Well, he
here?
was providing ammo.
Oh.
Gun range cool. Gun range cool.
Right.
Red's already here.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
It's up to you guys.
If he provides the ammo,
I'll go for the fight.
Will he provide the ammo?
Yeah, he provides the ammo, yeah. I could be doing
Sure,
something.
man. Let's get proficient with our gun skills.
I like guns.
So as he's walking you guys over,
We shoot guns.
Senna asks
Use
nice-
magic.
Well, the shotgun's already taken, but I'm sure I could find a trinket or something of some use for you. Whoever wins can get it, yeah. All right then. So he'll bring you guys over. Everybody but Darius has. Oh, Darius and Senna don't have guns, so. Yeah, well. All right. So he will take you guys to the gun range. He'll run into his guns workshop and bring out 2 pistols, just unmarked pistols. Well, unnamed pistols, I suppose. So I'm gonna add them to your guys' character sheets. The damage doesn't matter. This is purely just for the attack roll, so I wouldn't even worry about that. So, Elias's pistol. Doesn't matter. We'll just put 60 damage. Sure, 1d6. Sure. Okay, so there's that for you, Birdie. And then does Darius even want to take part, or is he just gonna watch?
Shooting range? Or...
Yeah. Try and win
Fuck
a
it,
little
I'll take
prize.
part.
Okay.
I'm not sure how well. Let me know how that's gonna go, but
We'll find out.
let's do it. Our guns rolled with dex.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm adding an attack to your sheet right now. There you go. That's right under the axe. Okay. So he lines you guys up to the shooting range. And he looks down and says, "All right then, who wants to take the first crack?"
Me.
All right. Let's see it. So this is we're just seeing who gets the highest roll, basically, to hit the furthest target. That's who's winning, basically.
Way furthest. Uh-oh.
Yeah. You can still use. Yeah, it's still fine.
Okay, do I
What-
just roll gun?
Yeah, just roll gun. Because we're just going purely off of what
Gun.
Okay, it's 21.
Gun.
Yeah, so you're able to
Multiple damage.
with this giant fucking shotgun, you're able to actually shoot pretty far and hit the target. You hear a little ping off in the distance.
This is the first time I've canonically shot this gun.
Yes, yes. He looks. He says,
I
"Wow,
wanna-
you're
I wanna-
natural with it. Look at that."
I want to look at
Bloody
I
yeah.
want to look at Elias. I'm gonna say I like this. This is a good gun.
It's
like
a
this
good
gun.
fucking gun, ain't it, mate?
I don't care about the carpal tunnel I'm gonna get. I like this gun.
All right, little drow, come on up. It's your turn. Take a shot. See how far you can get. Holy shit!
You did it.
She walks up with this pistol that was gifted to her for this situation. She sees the target Hierophant hit, aims a little to the left, fires, and hits one behind it, and then just smiles at Hierophant. Elias sits there and says, "Wow,
Oh yeah, pistols have more range than
You guys are
shotguns.
good
I'm
shots,
not,
aren't you?"
I'm not fretting.
yeah, you made it pretty
How
far."
many bullet holes are in that target? One? How many is in that one? Fucking 800? It's fine. I'm fucking relaxing.
All right, who wants to take the next shot?
I'll do it.
I am chill.
All right. What the fuck?
That's the wrong.
That is an axe.
I
He just grabs his axe and
Oh, wait, I'll
throws
be
it.
down if you let me.
That's a very large hole.
There.
Holy fucking shit!
Barbarian who?
Darius walks up next with the pistol, kind of like side aims it for a second like he's gonna gangster shot it, and then aims properly and shoots a target probably about 15 feet behind.
Each roll was higher than the
Firefans.
last. That's kind of funny.
Who's
21,
gonna
23,
break
24.
that trend? Elias will look to you, Darius. You shoot that. He says, "You've been holding out on me, mate. You really are getting better with these things."
That takes some time.
Oh, damn. All right, who's next?
I go. My head.
All right, take a
Brain.
shot, mate. Let me see that. new
Dust
pistol.
in my brain.
You get your stance, fire off.
Yeah, there clearly is dust in my brain.
Yeah, you hit one maybe about 15, 20 yards out. He looks and he says, "Well, it's not the worst shot, but it's not going to do here, unfortunately." All right, I believe that just leaves our Kenku friend here. Let's see you take a shot, mate. Let's see you do it. Holy shit!
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
Nemret.
It's a crit. Right? How does this happen? Explain to me how this happens.
Paint the
What
picture
what
in the
goes
brain.
on here?
I can't. I'm sorry.
It's the issue of the mind.
I just can't.
Oh, that's sad. All right, well, Rhett steps up, aims down sights. He seems to look at the target for a second. Switch targets at the last second. Fires, hits the furthest mark out, and just mutters after he hits the shot. Nemret.
Fuck.
Elias looks at it and then looks to you kind of stunned. He's like, "You're a damn good shot there, mate. Fucking hell. Is that how you normally shoot?"
No.
Shut up. I have my moments.
Give your moment, yeah.
Well, mate, I guess that's that. You win the contest. You're clearly the best marksman here today, at least. And he will
I had
go
a
ahead and
shot.
gift you a necklace with a crest on it, as its a little thing. Where is it? Where the fuck did I put it? Where the fuck? Well, come on, you need to fucking set this shit up better. There we go. So you receive the Deadwood crest. It is a magical necklace that has a shield with a very large mahogany tree in the center and 2 alligators on either side, and a very large star above. And I will go ahead and message you what it does. Something that might become very handy to you guys later on. So that is what that does. So you are now holding, probably wearing the Deadwood crest. How exciting!
Bro, it's a crest and it's dead.
Yeah.
Whoa.
All right. After that wonderful encounter, where he gets the crest, Elias turned to you guys and say, "All right, should we go hunting for a Wendigo then?"
Yeah.
Ah, exciting times. All right. Let me go get my Jeep and we'll get on out there. He runs over to a garage area at the back of the house. You guys follow behind as he drives out a comically large Jeep. Although, if there was ever a place for a comically large Jeep, a swamp would probably be a good place for it. You guys will hop in. Who's calling shotgun?
Shit, man.
Let me just get my
Choice.
contact sample.
Darius just matter-of-factly sits shotgun.
Yeah, you know, expectantly.
Yeah.
Yeah, they know
Candace
each other.
will
That makes sense.
sit in the back, and you guys will head on out through the swamps to an undisclosed location where Elias is fairly certain you will locate a Wendigo. You guys drive probably, I don't know, it's pretty rough terrain. There's not really a lot of roads out here. So So you guys drive about 3 hours through the swamps down to about this area. Well, actually, probably about to here. And that's where Elias stops the Jeep and says, "All right, so according here to the magazine, it should be in a cave system nearby. It's not a very deep cave system. But we should be able to find the footprints. Look around for, well, footprints that look out of the ordinary, I suppose. We'll spread out and see if we can find it." And with that, he heads out looking for it. So everybody go ahead and roll me investigation checks, and we'll see who can locate first. Ooh, okay.
Or my eyes. Oh, hey, the game ended. Oh, shit, I don't have eyes.
Do I look like I speak English?
Ooh.
My rolls are fucking terrible.
Not necessarily.
You better hope that changes, because that's going to be pretty deadly here soon.
Yay!
So yeah, as you guys spread out, you spend maybe 20 minutes or so searching. Eventually, you hear the excited shouts of Elias as you guys all kind of converge to his location. Reaching there, you see this. Let me pull up a picture of this fucking ugly ass thing so I can get an idea. It almost looks like a human handprint, but much, much larger. And very, very gaunt. Kind of almost like if a human hand was like the size of a claw, basically. And then some hoof prints as well. Elias looks very excited as he sees this, and he says, "They lead over to that cave over there. I think you guys should get your weapons out, and we'll go say hi to this thing. Yeah." All right. Are you still rolling no shield, Darius? Is that your run here?
No.
Okay, so you get your shield back up.
No, my shield's still down.
He actually took the pistols back. If you guys want to delete those from your things, he took those
Sure.
back into the gun shed.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
this is my first fight with a chitin. Oh.
Yes. All right.
What was the armor class for the chitin? The fuck?
So like cocks for pistol were in. Oh, never mind.
I don't remember. I thought you wrote it down.
Yeah, I thought I did. It's not. Is it? It's not 15. There's more than that.
For the kite? It might have been 15.
I remember it being more because it's heavy ass armor. Oh, it was a reskin of something. Hold on. I remember
it was a reskin of like
something.
half plate. I think it was a reskin of half plate.
There's a reskin of. It was. Half plate isn't a thing. Would have been plate. Plate is 18.
Half plate's a thing.
Half plate
I don't
is a
see half
thing.
plate.
I'm using half plate right now.
I don't see half plate. I'm confused.
Half plate's a medium armor. 15 AC.
40. Versus
40 weight. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, because it was 35. Because I remember it was way better in something. Because half plate doesn't even have a strength requirement.
I don't
That
remember.
requires a proficiency in medium armor, though. Wait, do
Huh?
specific armors need strength?
Yeah. The heaviest of heavy armors need strength, or else Okay, so basically, heavy armors have a strength requirement. If you don't hit that strength, I'll put it in chat. If you don't hit that strength requirement, you have 10 less speed. So I have
it's
20
only-
speed.
It's only 13 strength, though. That's
Yeah. I don't have 13. This is not Hyphen is not strong.
All right,
He's
so
tall,
Elias
but
is in the front. You guys go ahead and position however you want behind him on this map here. And then we'll get this going. Have some combat. Map's probably a little bit blurry. I didn't feel like paying $1 to get the full one, so I just fucking light shotted it.
That's funny.
So don't mind if it's a little blurry. I don't really give a
It doesn't
shit.
even look blurry. It's
Normally I
You
would,
wanna-
but
Do we move in turns, or do you want us to just move?
no. This is setting up like how you guys are set up. So Elias is in front. He's probably about here. So just you guys can set up however you want behind him.
I'm usually in the back. Wait, what site do you use for the shop stuff?
It depends. There's a lot of generators I use. Last time it was Don John, but it doesn't give you actual stats usually. You kind of have to just go with the name that it has and figure it from there. Like the scimitar of glass that Rhett has, it didn't specifically say the damages and stuff. It just said, "Oh yeah, it kills."
I remember it was an even number, so now I'm getting fucked up. 15 isn't fucking even. Fuck.
All right, and then if you guys go ahead and want to roll
That's it.
initiative,
How much was it? Do you remember? It was like 2,400.
it was expensive. Yeah, 24, 26, something like that.
Do you see my?
Yeah, I found
ropes?
it. I found it on D&D. Yeah, it was. I knew it was 18.
So
So
Bashoy,
you gotta
what's-
click your token.
No, because he has advantage. So what you're gonna do? Do you know how to just manually add one, Bashoy?
To the turn order?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so right-click on your token. Up at the top, it
Okay.
should be Add Turn, and then you'll be able to just input the
Right
value.
click.
Why did everything go black?
Right click on my token. It does nothing. If
No,
it's
don't right-click,
macros,
just
then
click
I
on
think
it.
you need to set the
There you go.
macros up for me.
Why is everything black? Help.
Cool.
What did
Alright,
you
I
do,
got
Ronnie?
18.
Is everything black for everyone else?
18.5.
Oh, 18.1. Yeah.
Where did your token go? Oni?
I don't know. I think I accidentally pressed backspace, and I think it disappeared, and now I'm pretty sure these are enemy rolls. That's not enemy rolls.
There you go. I
That's
put
just
you
other
back on the
people.
map.
Yeah, where's my initiative?
You can just here custom out it.
I don't know how to do that. I know you just told him, but I wasn't listening because I didn't know.
No, you just so you're already on there. Just click on the 0 and put in what you rolled. Britt, you gotta roll. I gotta roll for our big boy too. See what happens.
Oh.
Here. This is gonna be
Light
interesting.
father.
Imagine if I threw a blight father at you.
I mean, I still do need that achievement. So,
Oh yeah, but sure doesn't know our history with the blight fathers in our games, does he?
So
You-
Bad.
Somebody always dies, dude.
I'm down.
Hey, except for that one time, I just
Holy
I
fucking
almost
shit!
died.
Okay. This is gonna
Hey, the
be-
last time when somebody died, it was me almost dying. I didn't die. And
Then I need
then he
to
got
roll
one shot by fucking. I think it was. That was Plant that one shot it, right? I think it was Plant.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was like he killed it in one turn, cause
Yeah.
all the attacks. But it was
Oh.
like it wasn't technically a one shot, but it was.
And then Candace, our robotic
I
friend.
guess it's only fair.
Bless you.
Yeah.
Holy shit, they
Never
rolled
do
really
that
high.
again.
Yeah.
Bless yous are illegal in this country.
Ever since the coronavirus, every time I say bless you, you have a chance of contracting it.
Fuck.
Stay safe.
That's funny. All right. I think it's about time. So as you guys are walking in, go ahead and roll me stealth checks as you all walk in. Let's
Okay.
See. Let's
Okay.
see how this is gonna go. Stealth.
Not
What is
one.
stealth again? I have NPC on this.
Dex.
Finally, a good
Yeah,
fucking
it's
roll.
Dex.
Candace is not.
I got a 4.
okay.
I did it.
Candace is fucking.
I have disadvantage on stealth, by the way. Full
The
disclosure.
show.
Oh!
Let's go,
Fucking
Elias.
Elias. Okay, the hunter out here.
Doesn't
Well,
even.
Will, you heard me, right?
Yeah, you have disadvantage because of the armor.
Chitin.
Yeah. Is it CH or is it K? I think it's CH, isn't it?
CHITIN. Chitin.
That's the one.
It's
Yeah.
pronounced weird. It's dumb.
Okay. So.
It looks like it should. I don't know why I'm Tobias. It looks like it should be Chitin, but it's chitin. Weird.
Holy fucking shit. Okay. So you guys walk in. I'm gonna go ahead and get the battle music going.
Me
You guys
and
walk
Candace were
in.
not
Oh wow, the
quiet.
stealth was that bad, huh?
Me and
Oh.
Candace weren't quiet at all.
Which one is it?
We both got 4.
They were
Shut up,
practicing.
you guys focus. I'm on the train.
There we go. All right. So
Oh, what the fuck is this?
you guys walk in.
Oh, of course it is.
Yeah, this is what I was listening to last night.
Oh.
Who is Tobias?
That's the
Oni.
total.
Okay. So you got 4. Yeah, so you're noticed. As you
I
walk
don't know
in,
why-
you
I don't
definitely
know why I was
feel
surprised.
this intense gaze looking at you. Very unnerving. Senna, same thing for you. Bin, you're fine. Or sorry, Vahil, you're fine. Rhett, you're fine. Darius, You feel like you're okay, but you feel like you're seen, but you're not the target right now, is what you feel. Candace, I mean, she doesn't seem too worried. She's looking around. She's like, something's in here. And so, Elias is like, yeah, mate, stay low. He's gonna go ahead and move 30 feet over here. And he's going to... I don't think that just sits there. He's gonna catch... Oh, no, that's a reaction. Never mind, he's not gonna do that. Yeah, he's just gonna go up there. You guys, so... go ahead and roll me perception checks. Rhett, Hierophant, and Fahil. Go ahead and roll me perception checks. Yikes! Yikes!
Hey, me and Rhett did the funny.
Yikes!
Holy shit, we all
Hey!
did that. Oh.
Okay.
Google.
So you guys don't notice anything. Candace.
Italian for fucking blind.
Which one is perception? That's intelligence, yes?
Perception is.
I need to make
wisdom.
her not be a fucking
wisdom.
NPC sheet.
It's
She
wisdom.
also doesn't notice anything. Okay.
Fahil,
your turn.
Investigation. Investigation isn't helped, yeah.
Fottutamente piaggio. I'm gonna fucking this fucking stalactite, this rock, this
Yes.
I do like a skip stone past Candace, and we're gonna dash to that, and that's gonna be our turn.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna.
Darius, your turn.
So I can see what that is.
What you got for me, Darius? Let's see it.
Wow.
I'm gonna move 40 feet. This way, sorry, let me just... And, are we allowed to take an action?
Yeah, you can take an action.
I'll take a perception check.
Okay. You can't see it, but you feel as if something is in this area, and you feel as if it's looking at you. And with that,
Okay.
it's going to... Is that the end of your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's going to use a legendary action to hollow gaze at you. Oh, that's the GM, my apologies. Let me reroll that. So you need to make a... Oh, no, that's just 9. Okay, so I do not imagine that hits you then. So you feel something looking at you. But it doesn't quite unnerve you like you feel like it should. So that's that. Numrat, it's your turn.
Indeed it is.
For reference, these like craggy things here, these are like the roof of the thing.
Okay.
The roof, what?
Yeah, that's like the roof.
What do you mean the roof?
It's like roof, but there's ground under it, basically.
Wait, what's the roof? Ping it.
These like little rock things here.
Where?
Map.
I don't.
Where are you pinging? Yeah.
Yeah, you're not pinging.
Oh, I'm on the GM layer. My bad. Right here.
Oh.
These things.
Okay. Understand.
So.
Can I, like, let's see, go to here and then roll perception?
Where do you want to go?
Here.
Yeah, you can roll perception for sure.
Okay, so we're gonna perceive a threat.
Oh, but sure, I believe it's one of our rules that ability checks are bonus actions, actually.
Ah,
Is that one of the rules I made?
Yeah.
Skill checks are bonus actions, yeah. So,
gotcha. I'll keep
for
that in
future
mind.
reference, yeah. 19. As you're moving past that area, you smell an intense wave of decay, death, rot. You see glowing eyes up in this direction. And what looks like possibly antlers. And it's just staring at you. Kind of perched up on the roof. Little crag on the roof that's perched up on.
We already know what we're hunting for, right?
Yes!
Yeah.
Okay, so
You,
I'm gonna
you saw
scream-
pictures, yeah.
I'm gonna point and scream at that area right there. I'm gonna yell Wendigo.
Okay. Anything else?
I think that action, that perception was an action, so I can't actually fight. But
Oh, perception would be bonus action.
oh, hey, guess who just pulled their gun out? Bam, he's dead.
He's dead. He died.
You rattle off a shot towards where you see it, and you hear the bullet hit rocks.
I'm mad.
Yeah.
You no longer see the eyes and the antlers where you just saw them.
My turn's over.
I got the Glock.
I got the Glock.
Senna, your turn. Okay. Go ahead and roll. I will add a blink thing to you. Let's see, what should I use for blink? Do eyesight. Okay, yeah, Senna disappears. Cool. Hierophant, your turn.
Okay, so here's a question. Did we homebrew anything about casting multiple spells on a turn?
You can do one spell slot and one cantrip.
Yeah,
Per
those
turn.
are the rules. I'm saying did we didn't change anything.
No.
Okay. I'll walk right here, kind of in between everyone.
Okay.
Oh wait, Senna went to a different plane. I can't see Senna, can I?
Nope.
You
She
fucked
has
up.
disappeared.
Stupid fucking god, I hate you. You're the worst.
I'm having fun.
Can't shit, bro. Hey, don't come near me. Actually, no, I can just do. Wait, is dash an action or bonus action?
Dash should be an action. Unless you're
Yeah, okay. Fuck it. We're just gonna fucking. Where's the thing? Duration. How long's a 10 turns?
Yes.
Yeah, we're just gonna conjure spit. We're just gonna get it out. It's here
Okay.
now. It's here. It exists.
I don't think I saved a picture for it. Alright, so you just have that prepared. Just keep in mind of where you want it to be. Basically. In fact, you know what?
I have it like out, like it's following me now.
Yeah, but we normally do a token for it, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm trying to think of what token I could use for it. We could do a second one to you.
I mean, you just use a sword. That's what it is.
Yeah, but I don't have a sword like picture with me.
Where did you pull it from the other times?
It was just from here. Hold on.
You always pull the same sword.
Yeah, I do. It's not popping up for some reason.
Oh.
Oh, because they made it a premium asset. Alright, fuck them then. Good to know.
Thank you, roll 20.
Alright, yeah, just keep in mind where you want it to be.
Okay. It's just
alright.
right by me.
Elias's turn. What is he gonna do? God, artificers are weird. Okay. He is going to... Oh, he can't really do that. That doesn't help. He can't really do anything here because he can't see anything. I guess he'll try to perceive. see if you can find the damn thing. Oh, yeah. Okay. He looks around. He shouts that he sees it over here.
Where? Oh. Yes.
And he is going to... try and Scorching Ray over in that direction at disadvantage. That's a 9, so he misses. Okay. Alright. Realizing it's been seen. Let's see, where does it want to... It's going to appear... So, Darius and Hierophant, you guys feel a rush of wind. And as you turn to your back, you see a giant Wendigo behind you.
Oh my
As
god.
it lands.
Oh, I like him.
I just kind of want to look up at him. Wait, is he tall? He's taller than me.
He is about 15 feet tall.
Yeah, he's just a little bit taller than me.
Just a
I want to
bit.
just look up. I just want to, I'm gonna pull a Lilith here. I'm just gonna say, what's up?
And with that, he is going to Vicious Claws you 3 times.
That sucks.
Oh.
Who? Wait.
Oh.
That's really cool. I'm really happy that all
So,
three of us-
Oni, as this Wendigo jumps behind you, you say sup. These giant, gnarly,
Actually, wait, only two
sharp...
of us hit.
Okay, so 2 of them, yeah.
I have shield, so that's
these-
18 plus 2.
These
That's 20. Yeah.
super, like, extended claws just come out and rake across you. So that's
Yeah,
gonna
that makes-
be boop and boop.
That's 2 damage. Yeah.
So that's 21 damage. And
How much damage can legally drink?
This is fine.
that is the end. So then let's see, how does this work?
Well, just a quick question. For Feral Instinct, it says that if we're surprised at the beginning of combat and I'm not incapacitated, I can act normally. Only if I enter rage. Would that mean that I can enter rage now, or would I have to wait for my turn before I enter rage?
Only if you enter your rage before doing anything else on that turn.
Yeah, so you haven't entered rage yet. So you're chilling.
Gotcha.
But I do need Bishoy, Oni, Elias, Rhett. I need you to all make me con save. As this thing is
I'm gonna cry.
right up on you, the stench of decay and death is overwhelming.
Sweet baby Jesus.
So Hierophant, you are now poisoned.
Oh, this is fine.
As this individual is not too happy with you being in its lair right now. So you are now poisoned.
It's okay, everything's fine.
Now I don't remember how poison works.
I don't either.
It's like a D4 damage, I want to say. Oh no, poison. The poison creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Okay, there you go. So you are poisoned. And then yeah. Candace's turn. She sees this thing. Is gonna rush right towards it. Oh, Elias needs to make one too. So.
That sounds like Candace.
Yeah, it does.
He is also poisoned.
So basically, so like weapon attacks and saves, I have disadvantage.
Yes.
So spells, I don't.
Does it say spells? That's a good question. Disadvantage on attack rolls.
Would it be if it's if the spell is doing an attack roll?
Yeah, I think it's if you're attacking it.
Yeah, so like Sacred Flame isn't a thing. Yeah, because Sacred Flame can't be. Yeah, okay, I got it. Wait, does my sword count?
Yeah, that's an attack roll. Anything that's attacking is going to be a disadvantage.
I was confused because it's technically like a separate entity, but yeah, okay.
Alright, she's going to run up, pull her arm blades out, and attack. Ooh, that's a crit fail. Candace. You fuck.
Good job.
So, Candace. No opportunity attacks. Okay. Good to know. And then the second one will hit, so she'll do 9 damage to it. Okay.
Hey.
Fahil, your turn. As you turn around, hearing what sounds like a crashing sound on the ground. You now see this 15-foot abomination just ravage Hierophant, and yeah, he's a little unnerving standing there.
That went ouchie.
I'm gonna make soup out of those horns.
Elias Barrin says, "No, mate, that's my trophy."
Yeah, like I think technically speaking, I could just banish him out of the. Is he from this room? Are you from this room, Mr. Wendigo? I don't know. Please tell me, Mr. Wendigo. I need to know. Can I banish you?
You don't know.
Shit.
Fahil, what would you like to do?
I'll like it, but I'm gonna say to our good cartoon snake friend, who I've already forgotten the name of, we can share. You know,
Dawson.
Elias, we can share.
Oh, yeah, Elias.
Yeah. And
Hey, we're gonna kill the thing first. Oh God, it stinks.
him a bitch. him a fucking him a
Yeah,
bitch.
that'll hit. Roll damage. Yeah, you pull out the 1911 and just BAM! Right into center mass. It doesn't seem to care when you shoot it.
Like, takes no damage? Or is it just...
It takes
fucking
damage, but it doesn't
powering
seem
through
like
the
it takes the full brunt of the attack.
Well, that didn't slow it down.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Is it technically dead? Or does it just smell like dead because Hunt's dead?
I don't know how much you know about Wendigos.
Shit, I don't know.
Roll
what
an
I know for
insight check.
Wendigos. Shit, where the fuck is it?
Actually, yeah, you have to wait for your turn, but you can roll an insight check on your turn.
Yeah, okay.
Anything else you feel?
I'm gonna say...
Okay. Darius, your turn. You have a giant fuck-off Wendigo behind you.
Darius gets excited as his fucking time. He gets angry as he rages. You know, he basically takes off like the robe he's wearing,
He's pissed.
and like the markings on his like chest like start to light up in like light bluish.
Mhm.
You smell like trash!
I'm gonna use extra attack and reckless attack, and I'm gonna attack it with my northern breaks axe twice.
Sure.
Fuck me.
So first one will hit, 8 damage. Okay.
Oh, that is quite possibly the worst damage I could have dealt.
Okay. It doesn't even pay attention to you as you do this.
Alright.
Does not seem to give a shit. It does not respect you. All right. Anything
Wait,
else on your turn?
Didn't he crit? Oh wait, reckless. Yeah.
That is my turn.
Okay. Number 8.
I enter the fuck space.
Okay.
And I ponder between my scimitar glass or my shock knuckles. We'll start with the scimitar, see how that works out. Run
Sure.
it through with the boys upstairs. I think they like it.
Pretty good, yeah.
I think we're getting good reviews, man.
I like good reviews.
Yeah, things are looking up.
Yeah,
Sure.
Right, Will? Please?
please.
It does not. It does not seem to care when you hit it. Takes damage, but it doesn't seem to care.
Okay.
All right.
I will now use my bonus action, or my cunning action, whatever, to disengage. Fall back here, 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 here. There you go, right there.
Okay. Senna! You blinking fool.
Yeah, like eyes. Eyes
Yeah.
go blinky. Their land. And now.
Okay. Next time when your allies hits the cursed creature with an attack, the creature has vulnerability to all the attack's damage, and then the curse ends. Okay. So you debuff it. And you stay. Alright.
You stay.
Debuff, we'll put... fucking a wet now. Oh, I like that. That looks cool. There we go. Alright, Hierophant, your turn.
Hi. Okay, so I could be smart and heal myself,
Could do.
or
Fight him. Wish you well. Run up on me. Wish you well.
DC 16 Wisdom save. Sure thing. He has magic resistance, so the Wendigo has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
that's upsetting.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
He fucking fails.
You suck so much.
Well, I have a
24
question
damage.
on
What's up?
the abilities. So, okay, so the damage he rolled was 16 on that ability, right?
Yeah.
Now, it says above it there's a number 8. I assume that's the...
That's because he used a higher level to cast it, so that's extra damage on top of it.
So basically, Spirit Guardians is a level 3 spell, but I cast it at level 4, so it adds an extra D8 to the damage.
Now, does your
okay.
Spirit Guardians do Radiant or Necrotic?
Radiant.
Okay.
So he's vulnerable to Radiant
Vulnerable.
forever now. So I don't.
vulnerable makes double. Yes, that's how that works.
Yeah. By the way, wait, don't worry about forever. Same thing. Also, I'm shooting myself in the foot here, but didn't we say the damage isn't applied when my turn starts?
That is true. Yes.
Yeah. So what we're doing instead, that is happening, and he will take that. We'll just
Yeah,
say
he'll
he takes
take
that
that
24
damage,
damage
yeah.
next turn,
Yeah.
because isn't his turn next?
Elias
It's
and then him,
after
yeah.
Elias. But what will happen is we try to swing with the Spirit Boy, and it doesn't matter what disadvantage is. It just isn't real. It just doesn't fucking exist. And I cast you at level 3, so you're level 3.
So
So
16 damage.
he's oh no, he forced guys get your force spells. Oh well. Oh yeah, let's go. That's 32 damage, baby.
That.
Fine, everything's fine.
His focus is still very much on you, Hierophant. You notice.
Oh yeah, I should point out, since Senna is no longer in crazy plane, I looked at everybody.
Oh yes, it does take
I
double.
looked at-
So then that would be okay. You're right. Thank you for
so he
reminding
takes
me of
32.
that. He does not take 32, but yes, he does take double.
That's what double is. I am angry. I hate.
He halves all damage.
I figured, but I didn't want it. I didn't.
Yeah,
want you to
so he
say it.
takes 16 damage basically.
I figured, but I didn't want you to say it. Out loud.
All right.
Doesn't override legendary resistance.
It's true.
Yeah, but yeah, I can see everyone. So Spirit Guard, everyone's not hurt by Spirit Guardian.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you. Boop, 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 boop. Beautiful. Let's see. Elias. How the fuck are you calling me? Stop.
I should point out, weapon is right here. It was always here.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess I never like showed where it was. I had
Elias is going to cast Snare on this thing.
Snare.
So it needs to make a Dex saving throw. Which it, I think, makes. Yep. Tied. So it makes it. So he tries to snare it, it doesn't work. And he just says, ah, fuck. Keep killing it! And that'll be his turn. Actually, he'll back away a bit. Yeah. Alright. Wendigo's turn. It will take the Spirit Guard. Well, it has to make the save, right? Or we'll just use the save that he rolled, so.
Yeah, we'll
You
just
could
say
take-
all that happened then. Yeah.
So he'll just take the.
It
normal
was
damage.
24, so 12.
So 24, 12. Okay. Alright. And then, of course, he's still got his eyes on you, Hierophant.
Yeah, he does. I ain't a pussy.
You're dead, bro.
Famous last
Yeah, I
words.
am. Don't. Shh. He's so bad. He's so bad. Get the card. Get the card. Let me do the card. Let me do. Give me the card. Give me the card. Where's the card?
Here's my card.
Deal
Take
one
it
card
or leave it.
to Oniboros. There you go.
Wow.
How do I play?
So
it?
you open
Play
it, and then, yeah, you put it up there.
You suck. You
Weapon
suck.
damage
Your
is
claws are
reduced by half.
blunted.
Okay.
Wait, is that permanent? What?
I think that's for that attack. They
It's
don't
already
do...
a crit fail. So it already doesn't hit.
Yeah, but he's got a +10, so if he was to still hit, it would be half. Oh, next to attacks, you mean damage. Okay.
Said it.
Okay. So it has that.
Suck. Nothing to me. Nothing. Never. You suck. I like how I just cast both of them one level higher than usual. That's funny. It's like symmetrical and shit.
He's going to use a legendary action to disengage and jump up and hang off of the roof up here.
Pussy. Wait, I want to shout that. Can I shout
Okay.
thought as he runs away? Can that be my reaction?
If you say it, that's what happens.
Thought!
Alright. And Candace's turn. She's annoyed that it jumped away. She can't do anything, so she's just going to move closer to it. Fahil, your turn.
I'm gonna have a bone marrow biopsy, I think.
Okay.
I think it sounds like something with like aspiration. He's fucking off. Fucking, I'm gonna no. No, we're gonna move up. We're gonna move up 20 feet. Wait, so are these cave walls up here, or are they?
That's part of the roof. It's like a roof. It's an open cave, but the parts of the roof like go up there.
Oh, okay.
And
So like,
there's
I
floor
get it.
under it, but that's mostly there because this thing likes to like perch up on the roof. So you can still
I'm
see
gonna-
it. It's just on the underside of the roof.
I'm gonna flip it off first
Okay.
of all.
Okay. You flip it off.
I hope it fucking sees that in its eyeless soul. I'm not gonna waste a 1911 bullet. We're gonna shoot my completely unstolen and legally obtained crossbow at him. If I can. If he's like perched up on
24
the
will
roof.
hit. Yeah.
Excellent. Bitch.
So that would be what 6
That's
damage.
max fucking. Let's go, Brit.
Eee.
Yeah. So it takes that. Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah, you flip it off, so it's going to expend another one of its legendary actions to hollow gaze at you, and it's not going to work. So you're good.
You know, you don't have eyes, right? The whole
It
gaze
actually,
thing,
it has. It doesn't actually have eyes. That is correct. It has hollowed out, which is weird because you see like the red gleam, but there are no eyes there. It's a very bizarre creature. Darius, your turn.
I like it.
Now
How
in our
tall is the roof?
garage.
Like,
Roof
let's say I'm
goes up
6'5".
about 30 feet.
I'll
Holy
be
shit,
right
so it's
back.
far. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move towards it. Here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use my main action for it as a dash action. I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use extra attack. And can I throw one of my spears at it?
Of course. Okay.
Of course, Bishoy has a spear even in this game. Fucking asshole.
Alright, so 9 damage. Cool. Alright.
Alright, and that is my turn.
Namrat!
I can't really see him. He's up here, right?
He's over here, yeah.
That is how much in distance? Jesus, 100 feet. Okay.
He is also very, like, he's becoming harder to see as time goes on. It's like he's almost shrouding himself.
Should I roll a disadvantage as a result?
Not yet, no.
Cool. All right. So then, I'm just gonna see the distance on my 1911 and then make a decision. What's the distance though? Oh, it's 50 by 200. Is that enough?
I don't know, use the ruler, isn't it? You can make a disadvantage, huh?
Yeah, better than nothing.
Okay. Go for it. Yeah, not gonna happen.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to try to stealth.
Okay, go for it.
Yes.
Yeah, you're pretty stealthy.
All right. Turn.
Senna, your turn. Hi. Okay. See, fireball, so it needs to make a dex save. Sure thing. It makes it. Now, is fireball one that halves, or does he dodge it completely? Well, look it up. You got the spell. You gotta know your spells, Birdie! Half. Okay. So then half of 23. 11, which is halved. So, 5 damage. Okay. Sure, I'll take that. Yeah, see you get closer.
Girl,
And then, Blanc.
you are going to die.
Good.
Okay. Add another thing to you. Resistant, we'll do the strong man. There you go. Alright, and then do your blink roll. If you please. There you go. You do not blink away. Okay. Hierophant, your turn.
Wait, is he still in the air? He's still on the
He's
ceiling?
perched on the roof, yeah. Okay.
Second
It's
question.
getting increasingly harder and harder to see him, you notice.
Yeah, second question. Is he still vulnerable to force damage?
No,
one
that
turn?
was just for one attack. That was the
Is it
next
one
attack.
attack or one? Whatever.
Just one attack, I'm pretty sure.
Does it turn or round?
No, it was just one attack.
Oh.
Right?
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. This is big brain time.
Okay.
So we're gonna move 20 feet up. My sword's
Oh, till
gonna
the end of
move,
your next turn.
Till
So.
the end of her next turn.
Allies. To the end of the allies' next turn.
So the end of my turn, because I'm the one that procced it.
What's happening?
Oh no, sorry, until the end of her next turn.
Okay.
As an action, you choose one creature you can see within 30 feet of you, cursing it until the end of your next turn.
Okay, yeah, that's her.
So then it's over, yeah.
And then, how far can spiritual weapon go? Spiritual weapon goes. I'm just gonna say
60
spiritual
feet?
weapon
I'm pretty
keeps
sure.
following me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
it can
have
go
it follow
6.
you.
I'm just gonna say it keeps following me. So here's where it's big brain time. So he's in the air. He's
Kind
30
of.
feet in the air.
Yeah, about 25, 30, yeah.
So I'm gonna cast gravity sinkhole.
Oh, baby! It's those
Right
new
here.
spells!
Right here off of the roof.
Okay. In the air?
And basically how this works, if he fails that con save, he gets pulled off.
This is
I
true.
like it. Wait, if he gets pulled off, wouldn't he be prone because he just fell?
He not only when you fall, you take 1d8 damage every 10 feet, and you are prone when you land.
I like it.
So
I
let's
like
see
it
if
a
he fails.
lot.
Fail, do it, pussy. No, it's
So,
1d6.
this is a spell, so he has magic resistance, so he will get advantage
Yeah.
on this.
He gets advantage on it. Fail, pussy.
I would just like to point out, it has a constitution of 22.
I don't give a fuck.
It's a
I wanted to
strong motherfucker.
I wanted to try.
It's
I
a
don't
great spell.
care.
So it does go off. So he takes
So
what,
he's-
half
he
damage?
take-
So he's
he-
getting
he
pulled,
takes-
but he's taking damage.
No, you don't get pulled if you fail.
Well, he's like
so
he's
he doesn't
not getting pulled off, but you can see like the effects of gravity are kind of pulled.
And he takes half
Basically.
damage.
Okay,
So that's
25. That's what?
It's around down, right?
Yeah, around
So
down.
12. So then other half's it.
Okay.
Oh well, that sucks.
Elias'
I made an
turn.
attempt. I had a plan, and if it worked, it was going to be really funny.
He's gonna run up behind you,
That
Senna,
wouldn't
give
play
you a
the
bit of a
game,
nod. And
That
he
would
is
have been-
going to... Actually, I lied. He's not going to do that. Go back. Can he reach you? 30 feet. Not quite. That's what the fuck? Why would you do that to a sheep? Stop it. Does he have to touch you to use this? He does. Fuck. Alright, then he's going to... Fuck this sheet up. Hold on. Hate it when you click it too much and it goes like super small and shit.
Yeah.
So he's going to use protection from poison on himself. And he's going to look to you right and say, "Get over here and I'll get you too, yeah?" Or actually, you're not poisoned. Well, he can still give you protection though. So, there you go.
So I can just go there?
Well, your next turn, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
Wait,
Wendigo's
you didn't
turn.
touch anyone, what?
No, he can use it on himself.
Oh.
Yeah, so because he was poisoned. I thought Rhett was poisoned. It's you that's poisoned, but
Yeah, it's me.
I'm not gonna retcon. That's okay.
It's,
Wendigo.
It was me, him, and Bishoy Boy, but he succeeded to save, so he's fine.
You see this thing, as it's starting to disappear, jump. Even with the adverse effects of your sinkhole, it has so much power behind its jump, and it lands right here. And let's see. So this is
Not been chicken, no.
a 30-foot radius.
30?
This is a 30-foot radius. So I need Senna, I need Heal, I need Hierophant, Candace. Bishoy makes it.
Good
So
job,
I
Bishoy.
need all of you to make me con saves.
I'm gonna get
Because
it.
he is going to use Consume Life.
Oh,
Consume life?
oh,
Wait!
So Hierophant makes it.
oh. Okay,
Wait,
wait,
Will, me as well or no?
No, you're safe. Britt, you need to roll con save, and I need to roll one for Candace.
wait, Brother, you're fine.
Candace crit fails it. Okay.
I'm gonna.
Okay, so.
Ow.
So a crit fail on this. Is there a thing for magic for crit fails? Let me see. I think there is. This is gonna get dicey real quick because this is his big. This is his big attack.
Where's my knife?
Drawing a blank. Make a
Oh, wait, that's
DC
only
18
bonus.
saving throw with your spellcasting ability. On a failed save, you are unable to cast the spell again until you relearn it.
What?
I don't know how that's gonna work for you.
That's for the person casting, not for getting hit by it.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Oh, that's a good point. Okay, so then crit hit for him. Keep calling it a him. I don't think Wendigos have genders, but whatever. So in that case, if this attack deals acid, poison, or oh no, necrotic damage, your strength modifier is reduced by 2 until you finish a long rest. So Senna and Candace lose 2 strength
Wait, permanently?
till they
Until you
long
finish
rest.
a long rest.
This thing is
Oh.
literally sapping the life energy from them.
Don't like it.
So Candace's strength is down to that. Okay. And then damage. Oh boy. So if it's a crit, so it would double damage on you too then, wouldn't it?
I don't think
Because it's
so,
a
no.
crit. If it acts as a crit, right?
Wait!
Yeah. If you crit
Oh, he
fail
got-
against
he
a
got
spell
within,
save.
He got within my Spirit Guardian's range, by the way. This is a bad time.
Oh, okay, yeah. So wisdom. What do you see after
Get
beat?
fucked,
16?
idiot. Yeah.
Okay, so he takes
Get fucked, idiot. 10 damage. Fuck you.
10 damage. Beautiful. Alright. Okay, I guess it's double damage on you and Candace. Good lord. That's gonna hurt a lot.
Is it? I don't think it's double if they crit fail. What? Is it?
It's
Is that a thing?
technically a crit hit for him. If they crit fail.
I feel like that would have come across when I
I don't know. This might
by
might
now.
require a new rule.
No, you don't. It's pass fail.
We're good? Okay.
Yeah, it's just straight. Yeah.
I will write that down later because that is good to keep in mind.
Yeah, because I figured, like, if that was a thing, we would have come across that by now.
Yeah, that would have been. Yeah, because we've had that happen before.
Yeah. Cause,
Okay,
yeah,
so then it's
the amount of times I've used fucking Spirit Guardians or fucking Sacred Flame. Jesus, that's had to have happened.
so things you guys can do now. Senna, you lose 4 hit dice. For heal, you lose 4 hit dice.
Wait.
And you will take 31 damage each.
Ow.
That includes
Sick.
Candace. Candace is down.
That was a great
Oh.
roll for
The
87.
robot's dead.
Candace is down.
Actually, no, 15 actually.
That is
15
1
damage
health
impact.
more than she has.
That's
so, yeah.
Why do you have 30 health, Candace?
Jesus.
Because she's an NPC. I gotta remake her as like an actual character like I have with
Oh, yeah,
Elias.
Senna still has resistance because her turn hasn't started.
Okay, so yeah, so you take 15 for heal, you take that 31.
Ow.
Although you could use inside or your thing to half that if you so desire.
I do that.
Okay,
so,
so then you'll take 15 as well.
okay.
And here, so 15, 15, 31. Let me do some quick math here. So it's 30. So it's gonna heal 61 health points. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Cool.
I'm gonna fucking stab this thing with its own fucking horns. I'll make a necklace. out of it.
And also, make sure that you knock off that you've lost 4 hit dice now.
Oh yeah, I just.
Okay.
Well, I don't know what that means.
So those are just like when you take a short rest, you can use those to heal up. So now you don't have those available to you until you long rest and refresh them.
Cool.
It's basically just taken away from you without you getting any of the healing benefits from it. So there's that. Yeah, alright. Candace's turn. She needs to make a death save. Okay. How do I make a death save on an NPC sheet? Uh-oh.
Just roll a d20. Because that saves don't have any
I think it's-
modifiers anyway.
They don't have any
Yeah.
modifiers? Okay.
No.
Nice and easy then. She fails her first one. Okay.
Yikes.
Fahil, your turn. After, so you watched this Wendigo jump down from the roof, avoiding this gravitational pull of this spell that Hierophant put up there for a sec. Does it stay there, or is it just for a little bit?
No, it's just when it happens.
Okay, so it's not actually there. So it just jumps down, and as soon as it lands, this darkness just kind of emanates from it. And you felt this before, you feel as if the very life essence is pulled from you.
Hey, so,
and you see this thing flare up as it takes life essence.
As a man who has experienced death probably about 3 times, you get the sense that Fahil is kind of fucking angry. And we're just gonna fucking. We're bringing back an old classic, although I don't know if I want to get that close to it.
Death classic.
I'm gonna create some fucking distance, but will it get a reaction on me if I move?
No, you're not in melee range, so you're good.
Yeah, I'm gonna create.
Brad,
20
how are we
feet
looking
of
on time for you, by the way? Getting dicey?
Yeah, we're good. I mean, if we can finish in the next half an hour, it'll be alright.
Okay, half an hour we can do for sure. Okay. So you back up front.
We're gonna fuck. Wait, what's the. What did that do? Jesus.
We'll
Yeah,
have to do the mahogany tree next week, or the week after, which is fine.
fuck that.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
Fuck that.
So it takes 5 damage. Okay. Cool. Make sure that the thing's knocking off ammo too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And is that your turn?
Yes.
All right, Darius, your turn. I'm gonna throw the other battle song because this one's getting a
Okay,
little.
so for my interaction, I want to pull out my hempen rope and I want to tie it around my one-handed spear.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
It'll be, I'll say an action. Yeah, so go ahead and do that.
Okay. I want to throw the spear at the fucking Wendigo.
Okay.
Does that
20
hit
will
him?
hit.
So he takes damage from the spear hitting him regardless, right?
Yep.
Right, now I want to
it's
pull him
11
into
to
me.
5.
You're gonna
Okay, so that's going to be. Let's just do strength versus strength. So roll a strength check. strength.
Ooh.
I'm really not.
So it's a crit. So what I'm gonna say is for a crit, as it realizes what you're trying to do, it's going to snap your end of the spear off and throw it back at you.
Okay.
So you have lost a spear now.
Place to throw it back
Okay.
out.
Can I?
He threw
okay.
the broken half off. Yeah, it's not a spear. That's just part of the fucking pole.
So wait, that was one of my that was an action, right?
that was an
Whatever.
action, yes.
Okay, so.
Well,
I'm
okay, so
gonna-
tying it was an action, and then attacking was your extra attack, basically. So
Okay,
I think you're
I'm
out of
gonna
action.
move
So.
Here for my interaction.
Okay.
Like my movement, I'm gonna
Yeah.
frenzy. I'm gonna
Okay.
reckless attack. And I'm gonna hit
Okay.
it with a bonus action.
Okay.
Okay.
I rolled a D1 again for damage. I'm gonna break my fucking monitor. Sorry.
Sure, it's a crit. We have a wonderful thing here where we use cards that do wonderful things. So I'm going to give you a card. What you're going to do is you're going to click on that little card icon and pull that card out onto the map. And we're going to see what special effect you get. Maximum damage. You and the target must make a contested strength check. If the target loses their weapon, especially. That's claws, so I don't think that's... Well, you can break a claw, but he's got 2 of them. I'll say that part doesn't matter. Just by the nature of what it has.
So, do
But
I
it does
choose
do
one of
maximum
these or that
damage.
one?
It's the one on top because you're
So-
melee.
Yeah,
It'll
so it's
be-
melee ranged. I don't know what the third one is, and then magic is the bottom one.
Maximum damage.
Maximum.
Yeah, it'd
damage.
be 12 plus. So that's 17.
17 plus
the
6.
6.
It's gonna be
Plus-
23 plus 2 is gonna be 25 damage from that hit.
25, which he has. 12, thank you. I'm glad someone's doing math for me.
Yeah, I'm so good at this. I'm so good at mental math.
All right, cool. Yeah, so you just get fucking.
Oh wait, no.
pissed.
Hold on. That's not my maximum damage.
Yeah,
So it'll be 12 plus 5. That'll be 17. My crit will be a D12, not a 6, no?
Actually,
Because that'll be a 12 as well. It'll be 17
it
plus
is.
12.
Yeah,
will
it
be
is
29.
max damage. It's
Yeah,
not
it'll
just
be
max
29.
for the first.
That'll be 29 plus 2. That'll be 31 damage
Right?
actually.
Okay, so
Yeah.
31.
Yeah. So that's. So 15.
Okay. Yeah. You fucking whap this bitch.
Let's.
Okay,
Alright.
cool. Number 8.
Do I ever get the rope back? I didn't know he broke
You
his
get
spear.
so you
Okay.
get the rope back, but the spear is broken in half. So the spear
Yeah,
is a
that's
lost
okay.
cause.
I have 2 of them.
But you do get the rope back.
If I dash, will I come out of stealth?
Yes.
I think I can move like 5 feet. Let me check to be safe. You know what? Yeah. Can I roll insightful fighting from here? No, I have to be like on top of him, I think.
I think it's just within sight, isn't it?
Let me
Creature that
see.
you can see, isn't it?
You gain the ability to decipher an opponent's tactics and You can make a wisdom check against a creature you can see. Yep, you're right.
So then he
So
needs
I'll
to make.
insight
What does
fight.
he need to make?
He needs to make
Deception, isn't it?
yeah, deception, charisma, deception.
Charisma, thank you. Okay, so he gets an 8. Stop calling it he. God damn.
Why are you misgendering the Wendigo?
Fuck it, it's got a giant
It's a
schlonger.
fucking
There you go.
deer! Wait, it actually is a deer. Wait.
Why is that a disadvantage? Oh, because I clicked the disadvantage thing by mistake.
Yeah, so you've got insightful fighting on it. So you can sneak attack whenever you so choose.
Thanks. Turn done.
Put a red dot on him for that. Okay. Senna, your turn. Right up into its mouth. I see you. Yeah, man.
Didn't you just get lifesteal or something?
Yeah.
And me leave. I see. Thunderstep. Alright, so he needs to make Constitution. That's a 10.
Why couldn't that have been my...
So 20, so that would be then 10 damage on it.
Hey, so you're hurting Bishoy.
Oh yeah, Bashoy's gonna get hit too. So Bashoy, you need to make
And then you just
a
ran
con
to
save.
them.
Wait, I'm sorry. What do I need to do?
You need to make a con save. Thunderstep. You were in the range of it.
Oh, I thought it was a one-time thing. I didn't know it was like over time.
No, it's just this one attack, but you're in the range of it. Oh, you make it anyway, so it doesn't matter. So you take half of that, so half of 20, 10. So you take 10 damage. As you watch the
Wait, what
drow
kind of
jump
damage?
up. It's thunder damage.
You aren't resistant.
Electricity, basically.
Oh wait, it's Senna. Wait, am I taking
Yeah.
the damage from Senna's thing?
Yeah, you're in the same
Rudy, you
area.
motherfucker. No.
Throw the second spear at her.
Alright, that'll be. See, I was thinking about something to do with that, but we'll wait. We'll wait on it. I don't want it to break my second spear just yet.
And actually, half and half damage, you would take 5. Because you're raging, so... No, you're not resistant. Never mind.
But
It's
I-
not insane, so.
Yeah,
that's fine.
I'm only resistant to like melee attacks.
Right.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's bludgeon, piercing, slashing.
Mhm. That's why I asked what kind of damage.
Yeah.
Hierophant.
Who's hurt?
Well,
Red,
Candace
did
is
you
on the
hit?
ground.
Yeah, but Red, did you get hit?
I'm all good.
Did
I am hurt.
Yeah,
Barnabas?
disappears.
Okay, you're not getting healed. Did Barnabas get hit?
Barnabas.
Yeah, whatever.
Elias?
Elias, that's his name. Yeah.
No, he has not been hit.
Yeah. Bashoy didn't get hit. Wait, yeah, he did. He just
I
made
got
the
hit
call.
by
Well, I'm not.
Senna, yeah.
I'm not
Wait, no, he
worried
didn't.
about it. I got hit for 10% of my health. I am not
That's
worried.
a good point. Find out how the fuck. Where's mass healing word? There's mass healing word. I can't see Senna.
You cannot see Senna.
Fuck it, this doesn't fucking. What can't just fucking go invisible? I'm trying to fucking heal. Fucking.
I mean, if you have prayer of healing and you proc it out now, I mean, by the next century, we can probably have it done.
You know the casting time on prayer of healing?
I know, that's why I said by the next century, we can probably get healed.
Shit, that's a good point, Bishoy. That's a good ass point.
By the time I graduate college.
We're gonna fucking level 2 fucking cure wounds on fucking. Don't even touch her. I think I need to touch her.
For cure wounds, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna touch fucking not you. We're gonna cast that shit at level.
Bro, why you perving on my NPCs, bro?
I don't give a fuck. I didn't ask.
She's a robot, bro. That's
I
fucked
have
up.
I have some shit for healing. Hold on. Okay, so I have that. And then I have that. I forget I have these. I just don't use them. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do it at level, let's say 3. Bring her back. 2 plus the spell's level, so that's giving me 5 health. Then she gets that plus the 5 health, yeah. So she gets 19 health, I get 5 health.
Oh, she's one
She comes
unlucky
back
bitch.
to life. Looks to you and just kind of nods. She still has a very angry expression on her face.
Yeah, she looks angry, and I immediately look back at stupid fucking decaying fucking dumb idiot weird stupid bitch. And this goes from here to here, and it goes slishy slashy sloshy.
Slishy
And it
slash.
fucking crit fails because fuck you.
Oniboros, the card is coming to you, Imigo. Let's see what happens.
Cards, dude, they're so great. Wait, why is? Oh right, I'm still at disadvantage. Fuck.
God, dude, I wish I had savage attacks here.
These are the bad cards.
If this attack deals light, it doesn't. Bye.
Hey,
Get it
doesn't
out.
matter.
Don't care.
Yeah,
Oh, are these RNG cards?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
pretty fun.
cool. Yeah.
Elias is going to rush up to you, Hierophant. And
Hello.
he's going to cast protection from poison, so you no longer have disadvantage.
You're such a homie. You're such a homie, Elias.
He rests a hand on your shoulder, and you feel this regenerative
Yeah.
healing. And he looks
Come
and
in.
says, "Go get it, mate!"
I'm getting a bad vibe about being the only person near that thing right now.
Wait, I didn't move. Fuck.
Oh yeah, you can move if you like.
I meant to move there.
Okay. Sure.
Wait, no,
you
I
have this full thing's attention. So vicious claws.
Yeah.
Only-
So basically, it takes
Wait,
Spirit Guardian damage.
Only
Wait.
2 of those hit.
Okay.
It also takes Spirit Guardian damage. It's
Oh,
still
yeah.
within 15 feet.
Wisdom.
Fucking
Doesn't make it.
fuck.
So,
you take that
5
5 damage, whore.
All
Thank
right.
you,
Yeah.
Oni. I really appreciate it.
Spirit Guardian
so
just
good.
dive bomb this thing.
I'm gonna get hurt.
Okay, so you said 2 of those hit.
Yep.
So you take. What is that? 14.
14.
No.
Halved,
all
'cause-
3
7.
I'm gonna stab myself in the dick right now, and I'm gonna say no. That actually all 3 of them hit because I'm not using my shield.
Uh oh.
So that's gonna be 16 plus 8 is gonna be 24. Is gonna be
12.
rounded down to 12.
There you go. So 12 damage
Blow
as
my
this thing
brains
just
out.
fucking wails on you. And it's gonna use its legendary action to.
Oh my god.
What does it want to do here?
Your mom.
It wants to go away from me, right? Right, Will? Right, Will? Go away from me. Take it away, please. Take
It's
it.
gonna take a gaze at you, Hierophant. 14.
That's really rude. 14. You wish 14. Oh my god. 14 doesn't even touch my armor, let alone having that. Wait, oh my god. I don't have 20 AC. I have 22 AC.
Oh,
I forgot about the Candace shield. Oh my stupid.
Nice.
oh my god, wait. is
Speaking
Obi
of
down?
Candace.
No, I'm pretty sure one of the hits I took really early on shouldn't have happened because I had 22 AC, not 20. But oh well, it's my fault.
Phil,
Okay,
your turn.
I fucked up. I fucked
Wait, so
up. That's my
Oni,
damage.
how do you have you wear a shield, right?
Yeah.
Is that 2 AC?
I have a +2 shield, so it's 4 AC.
How? I need knowledge on this.
There's a shield, then there's a +1 shield, then there's a +2 shield.
No,
then there's
I
a
know.
+3 shield.
How do I get a +2 shield? I'm interested. Give me your
look
knowledge.
for it. When
Great,
we
it's your
find-
turn.
Okay, yeah, I will type this. I will type this lore out while they do this. Actually, no, yeah.
Okay, counter sheet. We're gonna attach your feet. We're gonna be boring, and we're gonna shoot another fucking crossbow with it.
Okay.
You can shoot the entire crossbow, because here at Fahil Industries, we fire the whole crossbow. That's 80% more crossbow per crossbow.
Yes.
Misses.
Such
Wendigo actually catches the arrow as you shoot it at it and just throws it
Oh.
Eats it for breakfast.
Yeah.
That's just fucking showing off. What the fuck you think you are, Jerry Mike? You're like,
Do Wendigos have sound? I feel like it would just be like a fucking unearthly screech.
Oh wait, I can do this. I can do this. Hold on. I've got an app for that. I've got like a MIDI keyboard. How about this?
That's exactly what it sounds like. Darius, your turn.
I'm going to frenzy, reckless attack, and extra attack.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, and
Yeah,
I assume
crit
they all hit.
nice.
18,
The
28, 20.
crit hits. Oh, 18. Yes, 18 will hit.
I reckon.
Yeah, they all hit. Yeah.
Let's
So
go.
1,
Barbarian.
2, 3.
Card.
Uh,
Wait, I missed a hit. I missed the first hit. Sorry. 1. There we go. 1, 2, 3. And I get a card.
What?
I forgot to put it in to register
No, it's there.
roll for damage.
It's there.
I don't see it.
11.
It's above the. It split your message. It's above it. It's above
Oh.
the
2,
crit.
11, 2 plus 0, 9 plus 9, then 2 and 2 and 10.
Okay, so
Hey,
I
you didn't
have
roll minimum damage. Yeah, so that's
18
roll the
plus
card
2.
first. Roll the card first before everything's
Oh, yeah.
calculated. Holy shit. Get the card. Get the card for sure.
Hold on. I see it.
Maximum damage
Max.
again. Oh, it's the
Okay.
exact same thing. Okay, yeah. So
It's the same thing.
your maximum
So the-
damage was
maximum only on the crit, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 13.
So what's the
31.
damage before the crit?
30. My maximum damage. Oh, before the crit, it'll be 13 plus 2. That's gonna be 15 plus 18. That's gonna be 33. 33 plus 12 is gonna be 45.
Okay.
And maximum damage only on the crit attack, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that would be
It's
that 31.
59. 59.
59 altogether?
Yeah,
Which would
altogether.
be half.
Have to third 29.
Hold on, that would be 13 plus 17
29.5.
plus 12 plus
Yeah, so
2
29.
plus 2 plus 12. That's the maximum damage calculation. Should be 30, 42, 52, 56.
Wait,
What a-
yeah, ignore the 213. Wait, I'm stupid and dumb.
What a beautiful introduction to the game. But Shoei, how would you like to kill this Wendigo?
Oh, perfect.
How would you like to end this bitch off?
I want to do a thing with my spear and the
Okay.
rope.
Sure.
So I want to tie my rope around my second spear, the one, you know, that's not in the ground right now.
Mhm.
I want to stab it with the spear. And then I'm gonna use my Goring Rush just for the speed. I'm gonna
Okay.
run as I'm holding the rope that's inside of it,
This
basically.
fucking pickup truck in it.
And as I'm running, I'm gonna move swing my arm to slam it against the wall.
Oh my god, yeah.
And then I'm gonna throw my my Kingland's axe as it's slammed against the wall. And I want my axe to go clean through its head.
Okay. So yeah, you guys watch as Darius, pissed off as all fuck, this thing dared hit him and do damage to him. Ties the rope around his spear, just plunges it into this thing's flank, starts running, whiplashes it around. It hits the wall. You hear the crunching of bones as it hits the wall. And then he grabs the axe. Are you throwing the axe or you...
Yeah, I throw the axe
Yeah, he throws the axe and just cleaves the head
horizontally.
straight off. And the axe sticks in the wall behind it.
My man just fucking side through that shit and just decap. Jesus. Okay.
Hierophant.
All right. I'm
Can
gonna
we
go
keep
grab
this
my
guy?
axe.
I like that. That's a
Yeah,
good
you grab
guy.
your axe.
Wait,
He's
what did
violent.
you say? I didn't hear.
You're able.
anything.
Yeah, you go grab your axe.
All right, sick. What were you saying, Britt?
I was just asking Hierophant. Hey, can we keep this guy?
Can we keep him? He's violent.
He's violent, and I really like that.
You know what?
Elias will walk
Who's
up
violent here?
to the decapitated head and be like, Darius, you've outdone yourself. It's perfect for the trophy. Look at you. God damn. I knew I paid you top dollar for something. Fucking hell. If you keep working like that, we're going to have all these fucking trophies.
I assumed, however, this was the end of my contract, Elias.
Yeah, we could keep on going through the Deadwoods if you like. It's up to you. I don't care. Whatever works for
Sure.
you, mate.
We'll have
There's
to
still
renew the
others out
contract,
there.
though.
Yeah, we'll
Contract
talk
for
about it.
As I go back to my normal. I'm no longer raged, basically.
Yeah, you go back to the normal. Yeah. So he will hoist up the Wendigo head and put it off to a corner after some preservation for him to send somebody to come get it later. And he says, "All right then, everybody feeling all right? Good to keep going down to the
Hierophant.
mahogany."
Hierophant just kind of walks up to the corpse. He snaps his fingers. You know, he does the. That wasn't good.
Come on. There you go.
There you go. He walks up and he kind of unholsters the blender guy, and he's like, he kind of looks at Elias and is like, well, shit, I even get to shoot the damn thing.
Well, we gotta go find something else for you to shoot then.
Yeah, and then he shoots where the Wendigo's heart would be, just because he wants to.
Just BAM!
You know, he snapped. He got rid of everything. It's like, and, you know, blood just kind of splatters over him because
yeah.
he's basically over the body. He's like,
Mark off some ammo.
yeah, I'm
please.
satisfied. He reloads it. He walks. I just wasted 4 ammo, and I really
Yeah, you
don't
did.
care.
Yeah, whatever, it works. All right, we'll end it off there. Let me get XP real quick, and then Rhett can head out. And next week we will do.
Well, wasn't that an elder?
That was indeed an elder Wendigo. Yeah.
Oh.
There's smaller Wendigos. That one was an elder Wendigo.
Dude.
So it was a challenge rating of 13, which is 10,000 XP split amongst all of you.
Fuck.
How many of there are you? There's 5
Does
of you
Candace
now?
count? Does
No,
the
NPCs
count?
don't count. NPCs don't count.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. Is that 2,000 each?
Divided by 5.
That's 2,000 each.
That is 2,000 each. So 2,000, well, because we have RP too, so 2,221 XP for this action.
Okay. Oh, do you know what fucking sucks? Like, if this wasn't Elias's hunt, we could have taken that pelt and made some sick fucking coats out of it.
I mean, he only took the head.
He only took the head. Although Hierophant just blasted the fucking body with it.
I
so-
blasted the heart.
Yeah, but you're hitting the majority of the pellet.
It was
with that.
point, and I put it towards the chest. It was point blank.
Oh, okay. I thought you shot it from a bit of a distance. Okay.
No.
So yeah,
I
there's
stood
a
on
huge
top of
hole
his
in the
corpse.
front
I
and the
just-
back, but yeah, there's
Yeah.
you can probably still.
Oh,
salvage
You
a
can
little
skin
bit.
everything else.
Catastrophe. Can I Red Dead Redemption 2 it?
Oh, no, what's your
Wait,
XP?
If you'd like to.
how big would that hole be? Will?
Point blank?
I want to mend the fur. Let me mend the fur.
Like
That's not how that works, but let me mend the
Like-
fur anyway.
3 to 5 feet in diameter?
Shit, that sucks.
Pretty fucking
well.
big, yeah.
What EXP are we at right now?
I put it in the chat.
Uh,
Wow, I put how much you got in the chat.
after math, that.
Yeah, that's what I've got as well.
Yeah.
Alright, because we should all be on the same page now, because we'll have them up.
Yeah, we're all synchronized.
7.
Beautiful. And then next week we will do the Great Mahogany, because that's going to be some story and a half. Good lord.
Wait, shit,
and we'll
Am
continue
I
on.
supposed to be running my thing next week?
Oh, yeah, so week after. Rick's
Yeah.
running his game next week, so. Even more time to write more shit, yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
Alright, later, yo.
take it easy.
Hey,
Bye, rats.
Bye-bye.
I'll be back. Birdie, tomorrow if you want. Get me that guy, the one, so we can.
The one. Get the guy.
So we can talk to him and get him all up in the D&D game.
Yams.
I can punch my back with this chair and it hurts. This is why I like this chair.
But sure, for your XP, go ahead and put it to that number Oni put up, so you're in sync with the group.
Yeah.
I will see you later, guys. Thank you for the
Take
game.
it easy.
Goodbye.
later. Where do I put
Man.
XP? Because we don't do that on my.
It's
Top
top right.
of the sheet, yeah.
Okay,
Experience
I draw
points.
my sheet then.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so.